Hey folks.
49.
I am Hunter Goldsmith, your DM, and these are our adventurers!
Hi, everybody.
We're damaged.
That is true. Sustain some.
I don't know, should we go over names this time around, or should we not? Let's
Yeah.
make the decision.
Want to?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
and
like
Benson some dings.
Okay,
Your
yeah,
gal Val
introduce
is
yourself.
here. I'm playing an Asimar Paladin.
Your gal.
Your gal
Nathan,
Val.
I'm playing Peter Finch, the potion person in the group.
Potion person.
Pretty
Potion
potion
person. Love
Pretty
that.
potion person. Alythia, the bard.
The bard.
The bard.
I'm Eli, and I'm playing Grudj.
Oh, I have
the half-orc wizard. Conjuration
What did you
wizard.
say?
Yes.
I'm Tyler, and I play Dax. Dax is a peace-loving cleric who's been sort of reformed into a fist of peace monk.
An angry puncher.
He's a punchy boy.
I love you, I hurt you because I love you!
It's called different.
My name is Amber, and I'm playing Nuanen, who is a barbarian. Elven barbarian.
And to recap, for last session, our group of found family members within the hallowed halls and crumbling historical remains of the inner ward of Candlekeep found themselves awash in new information. Daxlaxl Faeriden, in the shadow-deep glade of the arborage of Feywild research, through challenge, found some information about those that linger within the deep, the Formorians, and in a question of faith, found an answer and left. You, Valenccya and Peter, in reconvening after your historical tasks to aid the researcher Uldan, met back with him and were told to wait until morning as your expedition would leave the following day. Nuanen, in collecting yourself, found the true colors of Una, who was merely using you as a way of sussing out whether or not a chamber within the deep catacombs underneath the exaltation existed. She did, and as such, she did away with your relationship, sauntering back to Candlekeep as you were left with chittering sounds in the forest. Alythia and Grudj, you went back to reconvene with your shipmates in a bout of revelry and competition, as well as some relative unease in finding your stockpile of food. But as the day lingered, you each, whether successful or unsuccessful, found yourselves back at the ship to converse about your next steps. Tense conversation ensued. A decision had to be made. Do we leave tomorrow? Do we stay? Do we change course? Do we follow Vander? What do we do? And in seeking guidance, you guys sought to sleep on the pebble-strewn beach of the Lion's Way port. And in doing so, you had left to connect with nature. The marine layer swept in, a vision took you, and in a decision being made, you walked back into the bounds of the Leonid's hut, and an omen struck you. The fire went dim, and above you a puff of flies burst forth and began trailing towards the sky. And that's where we left off, before nightfall and before rest, each of you in preparation for the next day.
Really quick, Eli, we cannot see you in camera at all. You're gonna have to move over
Oh, good.
towards
Okay.
Abbey.
You can kind of even just, I don't know, can you like...
Also, what was the date of
Completely hidden.
the
I'm
night?
sorry, I should have checked.
It's
I was
16th
like, before we
of
keep
July.
going,
The
move over.
16th of Elias.
Yep. Tomorrow will be 17.
I gotta mark down my cheese aging.
I was like, is that gonna block
Your cheese.
Tyler?
Nope, he's good.
No.
Nope.
If anyone wants to print off a calendar, the calendar of Harptos is
Yeah, I would just
Am
sit
I-
at
am
the.
I good now?
You probably are. I would just sit at the edge, or just more towards Abby. Then
With this chair, I can't really do much.
you're good. Yep, you're fine.
You're good. That's where.
Okay,
That's
sounds
where
good.
you're like.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna stare at you all day.
I love it.
It's a good face.
Debatable.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you?
I feel bad for you.
I don't. Were you okay?
Wow.
Spicy
Okay.
today.
Grudge. Wow. So charismatic.
I made a lot
What?
of cheese last night.
Oh.
Okay.
The smell of hot cheese wakes us. As
But
Ugh.
I'm assuming like
Hot cheese.
it was kind of just implied you wanted to sleep,
and
wake up the next morning.
Do our
But I will
watches.
say, if there's any decisions, like any lingering conversations or decisions you have to make them now before preparations for the morning begin.
I'm doing some prep for morning because I gotta do a ton of stuff
Yeah,
every
you're gonna
day.
prep some spells too.
I think
I,
after that
uh,
event happens, you guys can kind of prep yourselves. Before you go
Cool.
in, for sure.
Yeah, only other thing I'd say is at some point in the night during your trance Nuanen, you find Reggie in your lap.
Little bunny feet.
Cute.
I do have something I wanted to try at night, but it's kind of dumb.
Mm.
Can I try to like telepathically speak to Vander with no ability to do so?
Don't you have sending?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sending?
No, I don't
have
have that.
sending.
I thought you had cleric spell.
Can I just try to like pull on the power of my twin and go like, Vander, I'm setting you on my method.
My twin spell.
Can I fly without
No.
wings?
Pretty much.
Can I ask you this? What level of spells can you cast?
I just got third.
Okay. You can make.
I just want to convey like, I'm coming, don't worry.
Yeah, make a wisdom check.
Like just like a sense, like I'm trying to do like a weird.
And tell me what you're doing. What the hell are you
Yeah,
doing?
I think I just sit down quietly in like my sleeping bag. I just shut my eyes and I think I just go back to like all the years in Neverwinter and like running through the halls and all the trouble we used to get into, and I'm just thinking about like
Is there any thought, like thing in particular that's connecting you to him?
probably like the last moment of like seeing him in the library and stealing that for him and thinking like, what if I hadn't done that and what do I do now and how will this change the outcome? Oh, it won't.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough,
Just
buddy.
adding maybe wisdom sort
I
of
just
thing.
watched her rewatch Avatar.
Yeah, it's 7.
Just saw that scene.
I fart a little bit.
That's so dumb.
I'm not gonna honor that in the description.
That's it.
I'm not gonna.
That's done. That's it. Oh well. I tried. I wanted to
That's it.
You have never been able to communicate with your twin before like this,
I
and
think
you
I really-
still
This is
can't.
going well. I think I
However,
Surprise.
he may have farted at the same time. You don't know.
Siblings.
Please let that be canon.
Stupid.
Both of you.
I relinquish my power onto you.
I go to bed and I
You
get
may
up to
decide
watch.
whatever way you want that to go.
You need to do watch.
It's not for me to decide.
I'd like to.
I mean, we have several things that just don't
Yeah.
sleep, so
Well, that's right. Clover.
we'll just have all 3 of our non-sleeping characters in the party do
Yeah.
watch.
Well, so I'd like to do a watch at like 2 a.m.
Sounds good. So do you guys want to do like full watch or just like a half-sies sort of situation because you're nervous? Or
No, I think we're gonna have the people who don't sleep in the group just
Yeah,
watch.
the
I think
three,
there's 3 or 4 of them right now.
There's 3 familiars and an afterthought.
Well, and I
Well,
I
Sulu's a
think I'm
crystal
gonna-
currently.
Right. He's
That's
not-
true.
No,
That's
right
true.
Right.
I'm gonna be sitting at the fire, so I won't go into trance until like the last part of the night. So
So you're taking the first half.
essentially, yep.
Sounds
You'll have
good.
help.
I'll say roll a perception check with advantage.
Cool. Can I do one?
You can do 2
so
of them.
poorly. I
I'll do
always
the first
roll.
check and the second check.
No, I don't trust your dice anymore, friend. Nat
It's a
20.
nat 20.
Dope. Okay.
Do it again.
Who's peeking?
Huh?
Second one.
A second one? Oh, for the second watch. I was like, why? With advantage?
Yeah.
Again, nat 20, but the other die.
Whoa! Look at that. Wild.
You're so aware.
What did you get?
I am gonna roll shit for the rest of the night.
Alythia saw the flies and does not have the background information for it.
Alythia, as the rest of your compatriots begin to, rather tenuously fall into slumber, it's quiet and peaceful. The lapping sound of the wave and the errant sort of snoring and coughing happening from the ship itself. Its patrons used to rugged sleep. The only thing that catches your attention is around the sort of blackness of 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. There's this sort of like thrum to the earth that is in sort of like a rhythmic succession. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And it kind of trails off. You hear it for about 5 minutes and you notice off to the I would say northern forest, you see a few of the trees on the horizon sort of shift and shake a little bit, as if something is moving deeper in the forest.
Wow.
Near the
Okay.
Not towards you.
circle.
No, I know. Okay.
I'm sleeping. Don't ask me.
But you do not sense any sort of anything near you,
Cool.
approaching or otherwise.
Dope.
And as those 4 hours pass, you're able to fall asleep. I'd say, Valenccya, you're probably getting up to take
I
your
think my
arbitrary
sleep's-
watch.
Yeah, my sleep schedule is now I just wake up at like 2 a.m. and I stay up for an hour.
Yeah, so
Alright,
then you're able to
good.
fall asleep.
Okay, Clover. Okay, what do we got here?
But who has the diamonds? Do we got more than one?
You have one.
We
I
have
need one.
one.
Because you have it now too, don't you?
I'm sorry, are you planning on dying?
Just in case, man.
There's a good chance that more than one of us is
Yeah,
planning on
I'd
that.
like this. I'd
We're
like
going
a
to
diamond
hell.
of my own. 24 for perception for that
24.
one.
And we'll be in a
I just
Probably
said
not
I'll
bring
like
it
to bring
to
in
bed.
my sleeping bag for my watch. I don't
Because
lose
you
my
got 3
bag.
people who can do it now.
Yeah, we only
Oh, I
have
just
one
mean we're going
diamond.
to hell. We can just grab them. And...
Oh, there'll be diamonds in hell.
No, us. The dead us would be
Literally-
in hell.
Literally, there
So we
are
can
dead
take them
spirits
back.
in
It's
hell.
I was making a joke, a
It was-
funny. Sorry.
I would like to read
I was
the
making the funny.
Nephrio book.
Well, wasn't funny enough, I
While
guess.
everyone else is sleeping the second half. Or
Also,
when
you
I'm
can
up.
take 4 hours to just, dig in. I believe you're about like halfway through the book by this point. Valenccya, really nothing other than the natural sounds of the adjacent fauna are
I like halfway through the night just like get a stick for Clover.
thrown out. But other than that, as the hours drag on, fourth watch comes into being. You are the only one awake, and I'll say you get disadvantage with while reading.
Can Clover get
Um,
For what, perception? What do you
yeah, perception.
looking for?
And I'll say it'll be a straight roll because you do have the familiars to help you out.
Cool.
So disadvantage and advantage cancel out.
What is that, a 9? That's a 9.
It's not
So,
six.
so you said straight roll, so don't add
Yeah.
anything to it?
Or just your perception score.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just know that.
So 5, 9 plus 5, so 14.
14?
Yes.
Sounds good. Again, very uneventful. Rather peaceful. Honestly, the last bit of travel that you guys have been on has been rather, I want to say just like taxing physically. You know, being in the water is not easy, and being on dry land for the first time in at least a week and a half is fully relaxing.
Dirt. Leaves.
Morning does crest over the western skyline, over the treetops, and in breaking today, you guys, on your own accord, wake up.
Pray for my spells.
I've been up for a couple hours.
I,
preparing stuff.
I just gotta switch out one spell. And
And is it like-
then
6 a.m. ish. Depending on the timeline, we're supposed to meet that,
Yeah, I would say it's probably like 6 or 7.
Okay, we planned to meet him at the time.
You just probably went to bed a little
Are
early.
you pep talk, Valenccya? What's
How
going
much
on?
you needed.
Oh, yeah, I have one of those prepared today. Hold on, I have some notes written down.
Starts like shuffling through
Yeah.
index
I have,
cards
like-
out of her pocket.
I have like a diary that's just full of like inspirational speeches. So I'm okay, for when I'm feeling down. Okay. And then I read out like, we all have different strengths and everyone is good at something else. So it's important when you are not good at something to team up with someone who has that strength. And together, if we work together, we all become stronger. So next time you feel like you're alone in something, if you just like want to share with me or maybe someone else in the group, you know, that's
What if you're not strong at anything?
Alythia, that's not true. You won the strength contest, and besides, you do that prestidigitation thing really well.
You have a strong mouth.
You mean that thing?
Yeah.
That's a skill. So what I'm trying to say is that, you know, all of us contribute to this beautiful rainbow that we are. And I think that's all I've got in me today. Does anyone else have anything to add?
That's beautiful. We should have some sort of rainbow on our ship as we travel to signify.
What?
We'll put that on the backlog. Ship logo.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Like that
I
thing?
feel like
I am
that
not
does need
carving
to be
that.
decided. I was going to say that needs to go through, I think, a committee phase at least
Yeah. We'll ask.
before it's
Sure.
officially put on the ship.
I don't think it needs to be
Uh,
phases. We should paint the whole ship.
You all get 14 hit points. That goes on for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
14?
Yeah.
No, that was me.
Yo,
stopping.
No, I'm not spending 10 minutes.
You can do whatever you like.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and then I go for like a little run and
Moving on up.
just to warm up with Clover.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you. That feels good.
Yeah. I didn't
Okay.
get
It
that.
didn't sound as great as I thought it would, but
Hey, I'm working on my delivery.
Do you want to train?
Yes,
How much
it's
time
our
have we got before we have to,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Hold on. Can you tell us a certain time?
We can
8 a.m.?
train while we pack up camp.
Yeah.
You've been
Grab
told
a
to
heavy
be
steak.
just start like,
ready in the morning for the expedition.
like Karate Kid kind of
Yeah.
pack the tent, unpack the tent,
Yeah.
pack the tent, unpack the tent.
That is surprise.
Move that bundle of
Surprise each other.
firewood
Whack.
6
You're
times
not
across the field.
Put the coat on, take the coat
Yeah,
off.
I
Put the
shared
coat-
the group. We ought to be ready to leave here in a little bit, so prep well.
Alright.
Be off probably just to the inside of. Like meet him at the steps again.
Yeah.
If we're doing
In
this.
knowing that this may be the last moment that you are in close proximity to your vessel, over the next, bout of travel, you don't know where this teleportation is going to take you.
we should probably talk with
Is there anything you guys want to do to consolidate yourselves or prepare?
I would
We're
like
gonna
to
start
cast,
with the Baldur's
create food and water for them.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
So get 1 extra day. Also,
Were we going to send them to Baldur's Gate?
I say, can we consult
I
with
think it's
Maria
just
and,
bland
like,
oatmeal.
But no, we need to consult with
check
You
it?
guys are the captains.
Well, I'm speaking like out of it. Can you give them something to do? Like shit.
I
send them to Baldur's
guess,
Gate.
but it is bland.
This early in the morning, not very much activity on the bow of the Queen of the Horizon.
Everyone.
Other than Nolan, who is asleep at a helm that is not moving, as he's sort of like hunched over the helm.
That's our precious.
Beautiful.
Yep, that's about
What
right.
a precious little ship.
Can we go push him?
Yeah.
I would.
What is wrong with you?
Are we on the boat or no?
That's the
No.
thing,
Yeah,
guys.
anywhere you want, baby.
I was like, you went up and pushed him.
Yeah. Okay. I'll walk up to him and I'm like, try to
Gently wake
With
scare
a freak
him.
of the wheel, he
Push him.
falls a little bit before
Shit,
consciousness
turns
snaps back into motion. He, in a crumpled heap, lands on the ground before turning over and like drawing a dagger and being
I'm
like,
gonna just turn around.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
"Oh,
It's just us. Do you need a hand up?
morning. Sorry, I
Sleeping at the
What are you
wheel.
sleeping on the floor for?
usually takes me a second. Must have Deckers, I see you. Hello. Oh, I should probably put this away. I didn't mean to. No, I was just preparing. So if we need leave or anything, I was
Yes.
prepared. Also, all the bunks Oh, well, they're not full, but they said that I should sleep up here, so I just kept...
Are you being bullied, Nolan?
No.
Insight check.
Sure.
Does he move near the people on the ship?
19.
He's not telling the full truth.
No.
I much prefer it up here, honestly. But you wouldn't have waken me up for no reason, so...
We are journeying...
Unless you were all waiting here. Well, I was just asleep. How long have you been waiting?
Oh my god, we
We haven't
haven't
been
been waiting long.
I'm gonna step
You don't lie to me. I'm good at catching it. What?
We will be traveling to another location inland from here.
Hell.
Yes, specifically towards Hell. It would
That's
seem.
on the DL.
However,
Hell.
in discussion with the captains, they have determined that.
Nolan, if you were captain, what would you do with the ship?
Oh my
Christ.
god.
As you're referencing the captains, you notice Peter is not there.
The first time Alythia and Grudj are in sync.
Sorry.
If you were
It's
to
too
take
early for
command,
these
Oh, we
questions.
can think a bunch of times.
if you were to take command of the
You
ship
just haven't been
temporarily
watching.
in our league, what would your first action be?
Well, we have to wait here for 5 days for rations.
Yes.
We could get to a place a little bit larger.
Are you familiar with Baldur's Gate at all?
No.
With Wilhelmina?
I
Or
think so.
Rosita?
She said that she docked there before. She was telling us stories on the way in, but I haven't. I do know it's large though, and we could probably get at the very least the ability to go purchase things easily. We could also move further northward. I mean, Daggerford, if you're traveling north. I mean, where are your travels taking you other than
Well,
I don't know where hell
I get out the map and I look for dragons.
is. You can't
here.
sail. You can't sail
No.
No.
I mean,
No.
You could if you
That
had
story's
the right
beyond
ship.
It's
us. That's a
full of
folk tale.
sauce.
Some sort of magical transportation. I don't know.
That's a bard's tale.
No, could be someday.
We are a
if I don't
boss.
die.
You know the spell that we're using.
Sailing.
So you would know
Sea
specifically.
serpents.
That wasn't
portals
the
to
point.
hell, Krakens. All fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all just fantasy.
Fantasy.
Not real things. You're right. Val. Maybe we should talk to Wilhelmina
Why?
to ask her about.
Potential business opportunity.
No, I'm talking.
Oh.
Baldur's Gate, not business opportunity. Baldur's Gate. To ask her
Oh,
how much it would
because she's
cost.
experienced. Oh,
Right, exactly.
Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, y'all stocked us up for. I didn't want to tell you, but the amount of gold you gave us is
You're gonna
way
do it?
more than enough for food and rations. So we
Excellent.
probably would be fine.
Then purchase rations accordingly to the amount of gold we gave you.
Well, I mean, of course, but like, I'm just saying.
Well, it'll go
my
bad if you
intention
purchase
was
that much. Then it's
No, no,
my
I meant
intention was to say
quality-wise.
that
Yes.
in a city
Yes.
like Baldur's Gate, a huge place, I mean, there'd be more food to buy. And here, if we're waiting 5 days for rations in general, I can't imagine that. I mean, we'd run them dry with the amount of gold you put in our pockets.
There also may be business in Baldur's Gate. Am I
Well, we
correct?
could charter a course depending on how long you will.
Is there a place
yes.
you've always wanted to take a trip to?
There's so many. Yes! Yes! My dad.
Can I do a
One-
sanity check real quick? Like,
Sure.
how
Is that an option?
enthusiastic was that?
Insight.
A sanity check.
Like, you see, like, I want to go everywhere, and we need to, like, bring him in.
I mean, he's telling a story about his dad right now. If you just
12.
listen, nobody
12.
likes Nolan. And
He's
I
very
don't understand
incensed
why.
and ready to leap into a story.
I like that.
And he says, my father said that he sailed so far as the Omnian harbors, and said that there are marketplaces miles long with gold and silvers, incense, and items you have never seen in this lifetime down to the south. So I would love to travel to the south at least. I mean, not to Chult because that would be that's the jungles, but other than that,
Is it near
Whew.
Callanport?
Well, Amen is just to the southern nation. I believe they have life of their own.
AMN.
Nolan, every time you speak of the sea, You amaze me with your passionate knowledge. And yet when you talk about leading the ship on your own, you're trepidatious, nervous. I think perhaps you could use a little confidence in yourself as a seaman. And I will rub the blue tattoo with some blue energy on my hand, place my hand on his face and cast heroism. Just right on the face and cast heroism and rub it down as he gains the blue aura across himself. And he gets 4 temporary hit points, but also I have, I have imbued him with bravery.
You feel rather...
He's immune to being frightened and...
excited breath on your palm as he exhales before going, oh, thank you so much. Well, I do feel a little more courageous. We shall set sails for Baldur's Gate. I mean, upon your own. No, I will do it on my own orders, I think. And we will get supplies. It only should be, I don't know if I want to wake up Rakita.
Do you need additional crew?
No, well, we should be okay.
With the loss of...
We could require a crew there. We have a few spots. I mean, if you guys don't want to take on the extra work, to just bolster our sails.
I think it's good to bolster a crew. I think let people
I'd
go
prefer
if
to
they
do
wish.
less ship work. I'm not very good at it.
So a crew it is. We don't have to. I mean, if you want, do you want us to spend all of the money on supplies, or is it just for crew and supplies?
Crew and supplies, I believe, would be a good utilization of
Repairs if needed.
Say no more.
Take care of the ship.
You can trust in me. Rakita will drop charter, but you must be going. You have business.
We do.
We do.
Well, I suppose this is a farewell for a bit.
Yes, we will be in contact. I will contact you directly, Nolan, when we are ready to see you again.
I'm really bad at goodbyes. But
This isn't goodbye. It's a see you later.
Okay. It sounds like a goodbye.
Grudj is going to give a very...
Because I'm not there.
Yeah.
I stayed on the beach.
Cheese beach.
Sorry.
Actually, I went north and dock, but I stayed on the beach.
Cheese dock.
There is something I want to do before we get too far.
Lydia's gonna
did you want to do that with this, or
I'm trying to do it in secret, but I also don't want to not say goodbye to the crew.
Okay.
So I wanted to do it before everyone was like, oh, we're done saying goodbye.
I want to do one quick goodbye with Nolan before we get to that.
Okay, so there's 2 conflicting stories happening here. There's one that happens goodbye and then you. And
There's
then
an activity I'm doing while they're conversing about what to do.
Okay, this is your chance. We're saying goodbyes. Either you're there or you're not. You gotta make a choice.
Well, no, because I've been doing this over the duration. I've been gone the whole time doing this.
Well, we've only been doing this for 10 minutes, and we're right
The
there.
thing I'm gonna do is only like 3 minutes.
Do you want to be here or what?
I want to privately converse with my family.
Well, yeah, you can do
And then
that.
I would like to go say goodbye to the crew.
Okay,
Mommy and Daddy.
we'll do both, but right now we're doing goodbyes. Okay, where were we?
Grudj has just leaned, as he's saying really bad at goodbyes, Grudj has gone and just...
Awkward hug.
He sort of pulls you into a very warm hug.
Okay, alright, that's...
And he whispers to all of you, but you're the closest. He says, you lot are like a blessing. Really, you don't know how close I was to bad decisions before I met you.
Okay.
And now,
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
I'm
Okay.
gonna change my mind. Thank you so much.
Yep, Nolan, you let go. Nolan, please let go.
Captain, I shall honor you by not crashing the ship, and also, we will meet you at Baldur's Gate then.
Yes.
Keep all the good stories for me, Nolan.
I trust you'll do great.
And I mean, the rest of the crew has their own. I don't know if we need to wake up. They're very silly.
Yes.
I'll let them know.
You would know best.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
In your absence, am I promoted to first mate then?
You're captain in our absence.
Okay.
If none of us are on the ship, you are captain.
You guys have so much
With-
fun in hell. I mean, I'm sorry.
With-
I'm-
and then Chris just goes, with so much guidance from Wilhelmina.
Stay safe! Please stay safe!
Speaking of us being in hell, I hand over the deed to the boat. You might want to hold on to this because I don't know how long
what?
we're going to be gone.
I might need
No,
blood.
We
You
might
have
not come back.
Wait, what?
And he
This
needs
isn't
proof
too-
of
you're
ownership if we're not going to come back.
Even to
And
get
this
into
is
port,
valid.
he will need
This is
proof
valid.
of ownership.
Yes, that's true. To sit in port, he
There's
needs
a lot.
proof
There's a
of
lot of
ownership.
box in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we
Is
don't
Wilhelmina
return,
gonna be mad at us?
it's your boat.
Do you all have a copy or a scribe?
Maybe a copy.
don't
I can
wanna
make a
cast
copy.
spell
I just want you to
because
know
I
that
don't know what
no
we're
No matter
walking
where
into.
you are,
Truthfully,
we'll
I
be able
don't.
to find you.
You just realized I can take,
Was that part of the
take the
episode?
ship with this.
I know, and we can arrive on the ship from anywhere in the world. So you might want to be careful about how far you try to run.
That's a very good point. I'm not gonna run. Why would I run? But I mean, I'll keep it safe for you. That's what I mean.
Okay. And if we never come back, it's yours.
How do I know if you're never gonna come back if you could arrive at any moment?
Well,
You never know. 50
That
years
is a
from now.
good question, isn't it, Nolan? All right, goodbye.
We'll just hear it.
Bye.
From me.
I'm gonna wait till everybody else has left, and then I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "I'm very proud of you, Captain." And I'll pull out my top hat that I got from the fancy clothes shop, and I'm gonna put it on his head, and I'm gonna turn around and walk away.
Top hat.
It's got a big feather in it.
But I love it.
I give him like too hard of a shoulder slap, not knowing like how to say goodbye.
You go.
Dax, are
Wipe
you
your
crying?
No, sea spray.
Sea spray.
Come on.
Inside.
Bye, Rakita. Bye, Wilhelmina.
He's crying. You taste this tea and it's salty.
Ew, no.
I like his
Just
dad.
wants to rub a finger
Oh,
on his
man.
cheek. What?
Today you're a man, Nolan.
It sustained me.
Think
Cheapers.
we make our way to the stairs of the library?
yeah, I'll catch up with you all. Just
You better not fuck with those
stay behind
goblins.
for a little bit.
I don't think he will. I don't think he will. He seems more like a rope guy to me. Like he might take up making friendship bracelets or something. He doesn't seem like a car.
Friendship
He seems like a
bracelets?
rope
Yeah.
guy to
Like a
me.
braid, you know, like braids.
Yeah.
What? You've never had a friendship bracelet?
Why? I mean, I know of them. I don't think I've ever like had one. But, like,
Well, hold on. You've never had a friendship bracelet?
No, they're definitely a thing. Well,
I've
like
also
there's,
never had
there's different.
friendship bracelet.
It's like a bracelet you give. And
You get matching bracelets, you and your friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's to show your friendship.
Sometimes.
You've had one, and they haven't. Sorry, you grew up in an orphanage. I
don't
didn't.
have that custom.
Oh, this was in game.
Yeah.
We chat and walk to the library about friendship.
Yeah. No,
Oh my
seriously.
God.
Stay behind on the dock.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
What are you doing, Doc Boy?
I'm doing some
I-
private
I-
stuff, you know.
Grudge does not know what a friendship bracelet is.
Oh
By
my
any
God.
Explaining it.
Oh,
We should talk about that.
Your
by
friend's
the way.
winding
We
up
feel about
the flagstone path you trail behind.
that. No, sweetie, hell.
Hell? Oh, that's much different from love. I don't feel good about it at all.
Yeah.
I brought it up a few times, but
Yeah,
other
you-
people
you-
had their own issues.
You keep trying to be like really cool with it, and
No, I said
Yeah.
a couple times that I'm absolutely horrified.
you want to go?
Aren't we all?
No,
Can I go to the bathroom?
I don't want to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
There is.
We're like packing up our stuff.
We'll just talk. We'll
just
just
because
we're
I
talking
don't want
and walking
something
and
doesn't
talking,
mean
walking
it's
and
not
talking.
extremely important to do.
But
Bathroom!
are
Thank
you
you, bathroom.
Thank you, bathroom.
Best announcement today.
You're comfortable with
No, I am uncomfortable. In fact, I would much rather not go.
I also don't want to go. But I'm hoping
Where
we
are we
can
going?
stop Vander before we get all the way
There are
into
things
hell.
more important
I thought we
than
were
our
all with them.
comfort.
I thought we were all walking
I
together.
don't remember.
Aren't
I
we
think
walking
we're all
together?
together.
We are about to leave the dock.
You're
I'm
trying to
staying
send
behind.
out one last little thing. You want to say bye to Mummy and Daddy.
There is things I want to do, and I haven't brought them up at all.
Pride
I may have brought them up in person, but
on the dock.
He's not alone
Out
yet,
in the
'cause we're
open.
buying time for the hunter.
Yes.
Why is
so we're still
everyone
talking.
being a jerk to Peter when he's trying to be a
No, I wasn't being a jerk.
I'm not being a jerk to Peter.
Everybody's like,
Peter will know
What
if
are
I'm
you
being
doing,
a
huh, Peter?
jerk to Peter.
What are you doing
That's
here?
how everyone
Why don't you come
was
with
last
us?
time.
Come with us,
That's how
Peter.
we already do with your
That's just
dreams.
Val being a jerk.
This is how I'm fine. This is
I
my
wasn't
friend.
part
Don't
of
want me into
that.
that. I didn't push Nolan away.
Yeah, it turns out just a big meanie.
Nuanen, can I
Meanie,
have
face.
Reggie back?
Aw.
Or do you want him?
No,
Still?
no.
Do you want him still?
No, no.
Do
you
we
sure?
have some
Insight.
sort of
Insight!
You know what else
What is my? How do I do this?
Yeah, deception is what you're probably going to
Yeah.
be rolling.
Oh,
I've got a 23 by the
I'm
way.
assuming. I got a 19, so.
I don't even know what my deception is. It's 0 probably.
I'd like to see if
That's
I have
a 3.
diamond to deal with.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Do you want Reggie to keep?
Before-
Do you want to keep Reggie?
It's a
What?
magical
Diamond.
place. I'm sure some of them
Right.
sells some sort
I
of.
mean,
Thank you.
having another diamond might not be a bad idea.
It is a common spellcasting component.
Let's just gonna walk away with him, snapping his back on your shoulder.
Do we have a plan
She smiles.
to stop your brother from going to hell once we get there?
I'm telling you, give me 1 minute with him.
As a point of order. Oh, I didn't mean to cut conversation short.
We were by.
As a point of order, well, you guys are kind of moving forward.
You
Do you want to kind of do this and then move on to the conversation? Because I would assume you guys are prepping on your way up.
catch up with you in a moment, Peter.
Well, I guess the first thing I do is see if I have a message waiting for me.
You do.
One new voicemail.
Hi, Vader! Well, we've been pulling crops in. We started our pressing process for the season, so just miss you. Let us know any new events.
I'm not ready. Give me a sec. Got a lot of things to say.
You got it.
Hello? Miss you. We made it to Candlekeep.
Candle keeps one word?
Yes.
People were jerks.
Is the people one word?
Going after Valenccya's brother. He's going to hell. What is that? What am I at?
You're at 20.
I'm at 20.
In my, in,
Yeah.
I'm on my,
I got
a different
19.
count.
You got 5 more, but
One of you counted the one if you didn't.
Don't
I
listen.
did.
yeah,
I
it
counted
counts.
Don't listen to me.
Magic's a bitch.
Go off him.
Love you. I'm scared.
I guess I'm is one word, technically.
Bye. That's the last one.
Oh.
Ow! Ow! Oh no!
That is how I will end all phone calls now is love you, I'm scared. Bye.
Peter, love you, I'm scared. Bye, Finch.
Okay.
Oh dear lord.
The trailing mote of arcane light hits the last end of the spiraling pattern. It fades to the gray of a dormant stone.
I'm going to put it in one of my. You know what? I'm just gonna hold it. I'll hold onto it for now.
Just like watch it as you're walking.
I won't watch it.
The
I'll just
pager.
wait to see if it vibrates.
Like your left on red.
But we can kind of. Was there anything else you'd like to do before you connect with your group?
No, I think I'm just gonna kind of like drop off the end of the dock and let my wings catch me. I'll swoop up around, and I'll fly over and catch up with the group.
Okay.
In mid discussion of friendship.
Right, exactly. Like, going back to your guys' conversation about whether or not you guys are prepared.
Oh yeah. What we should do with Vander.
Yes.
Telling you, just give me 1 minute with him.
I mean, I'd like to avoid the part where we actually cross into the threshold of. I mean, I'm not sure if that's like required of us per what we've promised to hold on with.
To be honest, the only reason I really wanted to come here was so you could at least see the guy and
Yeah, I thought.
kind of
Here too.
move on and do something else, but
I guess I just want to know he's at least in trouble. We can get him out if he needs.
yeah.
And it's a bit harder to get him out of hell.
Yeah.
Isn't the plan to cut him off before he goes to hell?
Yeah, I'd like to.
For us to get there first?
at least see him and figure out what his goals are, what this organization is looking for, if we can help them or
That's a good point.
stop them in their tracks.
But if he is insistent on...
Oh, Peter, have you had a friendship bracelet? Sorry.
No, I've never had a friendship bracelet.
I know that.
Okay, what's going on?
I was just saying, if he's insistent on going and won't stop to talk, do we want to force him into a conversation before we barrel into hell after him?
Yes.
Obviously.
So how can we do that? I just feel like a little bit of planning may help. I do have the ability to halt someone in their tracks, provided
The thing
I
is,
could hold him.
they're taking a portal to hell, and as far as I know, they have a really big stone to put in place.
Yes.
So there's probably going to be quite a bit of time for us to chat before we actually. Yeah, they're bringing a keystone, which is
Right, but if he
a
tries
huge
to like
stone.
walk away from us, we should probably,
I mean, we have
you know,
legs
tie him
too.
up or something.
Well,
Or
I
we
mean,
could
he's,
tie him
just
up.
walk
he's pretty
with him.
weak. You could probably just like hold his arms
Put him
to
over
his
your
side.
shoulder.
Are we?
No.
Why are we acting
I
like
have
we
it.
can't walk next to him?
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
talk?
say.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, you're acting like he's gonna be reasonable, and from everything that I've read, he's not reasonable.
Well, oh wait, what have you read?
That letter you gave.
Oh, right. I just wanted to know if you had any other literature maybe lying around.
There's also
No.
a whole
Oh, right.
expedition team that will be with him.
I know, and we don't really have any information about the other
How
I mean,
many?
people on it.
About.
I thought
I
like
think they
8
said
or
8.
so. I don't know why.
It was like half a dozen or something people.
Oh, that's not so bad.
They said 8. There was
Yeah.
8
Okay.
researchers.
It was 8.
They didn't really specify the number, but they said a small.
And
Are we like walking up into the woods towards the teleportation circle? Is that where we're
I'd
headed?
say you're kind of winding
No, we're
around.
check that out.
actually we're heading up to the stairs.
You're kind of winding
Of
up
Canopy.
Mind's
As
way
we-
path up, sort of like the I would say softly wooded pathway towards the gates of Canopy.
I know.
Yeah.
You're probably wondering, but you don't need a teleportation circle to teleport from.
No, I understood that.
Did you want to
Never
look at the circle area?
Yes. Well, no. I saw something there last night.
You saw something.
Well, I'm assuming it was over that way.
Did you hear some kind of chittering or like a baby cry?
No, but we did see a flash
No.
of light. That you went. Okay, so the flash of light must have been Nuanen and her guide arriving at the teleportation. You saw.
Well, but I was talking about
chittering
last
and a
night.
baby?
Yes, it sounded like there was did I see the eyes in the trees?
You did.
all
They were
around?
sort of like these almost like near cat-like eyes in the darkness of the forest, and it was both in the trees and sort of in the shaded boughs of the forest.
That's not.
It was like 2, 3 in the morning. I don't know. It was just like
Did you
there was
see
a thrum
eyes?
and energy.
Eyes in the trees?
No, I didn't see any eyes.
Like a
And it's kind of
resonance
like the
from
sound you heard was like a.
No, so I remember the description being thumping, like steps.
Drumming?
Footsteps.
That's what you heard. What
Like
you
heavy-
heard
I
was
heard
this sort of
drumming.
resonant, almost like almost like vibration more than sound, like.
It's just, yeah, like heavy footfalls almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
And like shifting of the like kind of wavering. Of the tree.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was like a glow over the top of the tree. My bad.
Well, no, the day before, the day prior, when you guys
We
were
had
on the
seen the
boat,
glow.
You
Sorry,
guys had
I-
seen an arcane flash. From
Right.
the
Yes.
Which was her, right?
Which was when I said
So I just heard something thumping.
She loves the moon.
felt.
Thumping.
Not even heard. Felt like an earthquake. Trembling.
Interesting.
So something big is in the woods.
Yeah. I mean, something's killing people by the portal. That was the whole thing to get the fishbowl of money.
So when I landed there, there were a bunch of eyes watching us, some kind of creatures, and a lot of chittering noises, and what sounded like a crying infant. But the interesting thing was
That sounds like
they
a trap.
tend to they followed Una when she walked away.
Does that sound like anything historically or religiously?
Like they were drawn to
Like
her.
in the tale or?
You can make. Well, what are you kind of trying to do? Like history,
Yeah,
religion.
I'm kind of trying to see, like, does that sound like omens of something or like a
Religion
certain
check.
creature? Yeah.
Can I do?
I'm sure it was actual
Can
creatures
Can I
I
try to
saw.
identify based on descriptions?
Nature check.
19 for religion?
Sure, I'll try.
Which is very
Does
good.
not seem spiritual.
Okay.
It seems purely factual and detailed.
Probably something in the
That's
woods
neat.
with eyes. For
So based
watching.
on
I
following
don't
magic
think I'd know.
and the fact that they're small and there's many of
We
them.
should tell Candlekeep about that, though. I mean, it's perhaps a clue. It could help whoever does take on the fishbowl job.
25.
25.
So you're saying we don't want the money?
Well,
Your parents have told you a lot of tales, folk tales to keep you out of the forest at night, much like many of your friends and like the people around town had also been accustomed to. There are a few that sort of fit. The like big resonant sounds, footfalls in the forest leads you into sort of the realm of fairy tales of trolls and giants. You know, this area in particular, the roving hills, although sort of shrouded in a thick forest to the north, is sort of indicative of what a forest or like a hill giant would be accustomed to. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you would assume something of that sort would be large enough to make the sound. Other than that, the creatures is the thing that sort of you can't quite peg. Yeah, I would say that the most information you can get out of that check is it being probably a giant of some sort, most likely a hill giant.
Okay, and I don't really know much about the eyes. But that
And there's a
sounds
lot
like
of different
giant.
creatures in the forest. Like, what comes to mind is like goblins, there are swarms, rats, lots of small creatures, red caps. There are a lot of
bugs.
different fairy tale creatures that like it could be, but you can't
Snarks.
quite tell.
There is, because you said they targeted.
I'm not entirely certain, but it seemed like they were following Una because they disappeared from around the circle and me and
compared to
sort
you,
of
she
followed
probably...
her through the woods.
We're still
They're not
walking
completely
while we're talking
without-
about this, right?
Yeah.
So like you're less important to them than her?
Well, there's
Probably.
some sort of reason.
Does it sound like anything we've encountered before?
Do you know of any creatures that sound like a crying baby?
Crying baby. Or raccoon if it's stuck in a trap.
Have I heard a story of a crying baby creature?
Roll a.
there something like
I'd say if it's like a story,
Yeah.
roll a history.
Sure.
Sounds good.
There's also
Oh,
some
Jesus.
fae that
Tried.
make that
In the
sound.
woods.
The cougars or I mean
That was
there are animals that
I don't know why that's
can mimic.
Yeah.
I know sometimes when animals are in
18?
distress.
One story in particular comes to the forefront of your mind. There's a ballad. It is a tragedy about
Same.
a spell slinger whose hubris was so large, but his intelligence was so low that he is kind of like a mime or like a clown in the sort that he's made a lot of songs of. But there's one where he is casting spells that lead to these sort of crazy arcane explosions. And in the dead of night, he hears a mewing at his door and finds a cat of glowing yellow eyes there for him. In the coming days, as he's sort of going over and creating more spells, the cat seems to sort of like hiss and moan at the use of Arcana, and in one sort of burst of a spell explodes into a number of itself, a small swarm of cats, and they devour him whole at the end of the song.
Yeesh.
Arcane eating cats.
He gave them the name Grimshakas.
Grimshakas.
Well,
I'm gonna sing the song for them instead of like, you know,
that's
trying
good. Yeah.
to whatever. So we like get up to the gates as I finish the song and like
Oh.
Grimshakas.
Wow, he gets eaten up here?
That's
This song's like elegant and lovely, and then Grimshakas. That's the ending.
I would say it's a bit bawdy. It's like kind of, I don't know, it's a tune that's like meant to be sort of at somebody's
Classic.
expense and
Yeah.
clowny.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh,
That
I always
sounds
thought he
like a-
lived.
that sounds like a name that you would sputter out as you're dying. You know,
It's
it seems very aggressive.
I've heard a lot of people sputter names as they're dying, throws the dulcimer over my shoulder.
I mean,
Passing through the immense stone gates, the sort of resonant gong of a mourning bell resounds over the area, and you see a number of individuals beginning their day.
I give
in the
a
courtyard.
head nod to like any of the guards I see.
I also do behind her.
Yeah.
You alright?
Morning.
Me and Grudge make eye contact.
Oh, wow.
Good morning. Have a good
Morning.
day. Neely, good bless you.
You as well.
Do we see Wildan as we get to like the base of the step stair?
You do not see him just yet, as the front gate has the three individuals near in the same splendor you had left them yesterday. However, they have transitioned. It's a different person this morning.
Is there a place we can get spell components quickly if he's not here yet?
Yeah, taking a quick peek around at the places you haven't seen. There is the... there are several components that you had already acquired within the House of the Binder. Some basic arcane ink as well as parchment can be found there. And a place that you really haven't investigated, there is a stone temple. A chapel of, similar to the Chapel of All-Face that you had run into in Loudwater. However, this one boasts a sort of gilded bronze gear on its facade. That's forgone.
Okay.
And then there does appear to be some small like relief sculptures that you do see of like a singular candle, an open empty piece of parchment, and a 7-stringed harp.
Very cool.
We should go check it out in there.
Soft incense is driven.
You don't strike me as a very religious type, but sure, we can take a look.
It seems like, I don't know, it feels like I've been kind of chosen in a weird way. I just want to go check.
Okay, yeah, let's
How
go.
much time do we have? Are we?
We'll keep an eye out.
No, it's morning though. Early morning, around 7 o'clock.
I'll wait here and
Oh,
shout. If
Sure, I'll I mean, look at diamond.
wonderful.
Right back.
Excellent.
Do you want to go?
We all need to touch base with each other, I think.
Again?
Sure. It needs to happen more than once a week.
I feel like everybody needs to understand that I care if we live or die.
Yes.
And sometimes it feels like nobody cares if they live or die.
Oh no, I'd like to live. I just know the opportunities for death are numerous and readily available.
Yeah, and we never talk about it.
No,
That's because it's always worse.
Otherwise,
Right, but
maybe we should address that. You're right. That sounds
If you
healthier.
get
Yeah.
we don't even trust each other enough to talk about our problems. So how would we trust each other enough
It doesn't have to be fine.
in
Trust
or in
you.
stressful situations?
We talk about our problems.
Yeah, after I force it. Sorry, that was
Aggressive teeth.
You're involved in this too, but
Yeah.
we're gonna go see if we can find some diamonds.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
should probably
absolutely.
have a little chat before we teleport into an unknown.
I'll just chill here with Dax because I can message.
Okay.
I can
Yeah.
message too.
Perfect.
So
Peter, before you said I love you, I'm scared by. What did you say right before that?
I said,
Did you mention hell or no?
So sweet.
I did. I said we're following Valenccya's brother.
That's the food
He's
tastes a little
going to
weird.
hell.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you guys.
No, I just wanted to find out. I did want to say, I wanted to say where I'm going because I don't know.
Where are you going?
Oh, to go get diamonds. We're just gonna check out.
We're gonna see if we can find that.
You wanted to
Sorry,
see
I cut
the
you off.
religious space, and then we were gonna look for some bling.
I'm hoping they sell diamonds there, but
Oh, at the religious temple. Perhaps, yeah.
overall
You know-
feeling magic,
Maybe.
maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hand on your stone, you feel a beat of arcane energy.
I'm going to ignore that for just a moment as we go look for diamonds.
you're leaving your mom on red.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Gonna have to hit a 25 for me not to overhear it.
Also, you probably would have heard the thing go off.
Yeah.
Yeah, after it goes off, I put it in my pocket.
Entering in the temple, it is awash in the pungent aromas of decadent incenses. You do see a number of the sort of open pews are filled with the morning's prayers. Several clerics and clergy are beginning their day, with veneration of whoever they care about. You do notice there's two priests sitting at the forefront of this rather simple chapel. They do appear to be incensed in soft, what's the word? Scripture? What's that one?
Like chanted stuff?
No, like the thing of where like the ceremonies, sermons, I don't know, sermons, I suppose.
That sounds good.
And they begin to kind of take off where the other like leaves off, talking about separate gods.
Okay.
The wings are relatively empty, but you do see a couple people milling about. Some in two, I would say, in the robes of the avowed, who appear to be watching and listening to the morning's prayer.
Who looks the most official?
I look for maybe the most approachable person.
There is an individual with a small conical hat that does appear to be in the robes of blue and white with gilded sort of golden striations, which you might think would have reminded you of yesterday's encounter in the rings of extraplanar research. Or they appear to be listening, but also sort of like watching, making sure everything goes well. It's a human, older.
You want to come to the? Oh, you stayed. You stayed. Are you with us?
It's just us.
No, I stayed.
Okay.
Crested middle age, sort of tanned skin, bald.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Do you know where we may procure spell components nearby?
Specifically diamonds.
Diamonds.
Oh, for clerical needs. Yes. You can acquire a few here. I believe we have stock. I don't know if it seems to be busy as well as a sermon. If you'd follow me,
Sure.
he needs to trail down one of the side wings before entering an alcove to the back. Oh my God! What the hell is there?
Computer farts.
There does appear to be a few statuettes of deities sort of like open and looking down. However, there's a few chests in there as well. He opens one of them, pulling out a small sachet and saying, "How many did you need?"
Well, one for you and one for me.
And was it just diamonds for reviving?
Yes.
Yeah, we need
300
gold for
each.
Yeah.
We'd like one.
I do have a few crystals that can suffice. There's one that's bound, and as you look at it, it appears to be an oblong-shaped diamond of similar size to what you'd seen the first time you used one.
Surely you just make a donation to the temple in exchange for this, right?
Well, all donations do go to Candlekeep themselves. However, we do keep a fixed price. I believe anything worth lending out to adventurers will be 300 per piece. And then if you needed any other items, we do have dust, as well as
diamond dust.
other fine jewels, incense.
Should we get two?
I say we get two. 'Cause you should have Dax. You currently have one. You should have one because you have a spell slot, and I should have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
will.
it'll be. I can.
Purchase one as well.
300.
You have 300 for one, and you can purchase as many as you need.
Okay.
They also have diamond dust there for less restoration, incense for other particular spells,
Yeah, they're like sweet. It's like interesting.
as well as clerical supplies. And if you did, in fact, need it, they do have some arcane focuses for clerics.
I look around a little bit, but I think I have everything I need. I'm looking at like higher level spells, and I don't think a lot of mine aren't component
Do you
based.
think they have like a deadly repellent?
That's where I'm asking. I think holy water. I think you.
We do have sanctified water if you need it.
Yeah, that might be.
Does that like deter interactions with devils?
It can, to some extent.
I'll take a bottle.
Yeah.
You
How
can't
much
do
is
a
that?
small vial.
Oh my god.
Does it come in bigger jugs?
Looks-
We
I
may
have-
have need for it.
How much
Sell it bulk.
did you need? We can bless a larger amount if you need.
Here's a gallon barrel.
It will
Wait.
take me a little bit of time.
Can you bless the
Usually a
decanter
ceremony
and hold it?
with
Wait,
this
what?
amount may
Well-
take upwards of 4 hours.
That's too
That's-
much.
Oh,
Do you have any that's already
You
done?
cannot put it.
I
You're willing
have-
to pay premium for
You
it.
can't stack them, unfortunately. Les.
We are not fit for adventuring parties coming through. However, we do
Here, I may
have
be able to.
about
Sacrifice
5
water.
vials prepared.
Okay, I think
How much?
I'll pass.
How much for the vials?
Each would be 25.
You think you could do it?
I'll work something out with Neely. I'll figure it out. I think we'll pass today, sir. Thank you for the diamonds, however. This is
Yeah, of course,
very
you're
useful.
welcome.
Do you have healing potions as well?
Um,
Medium, small, large,
we do not.
energy drink.
The Uridite clothiers, they might have something
Sure.
for you.
Okay, thank you. And I give him like 5 extra gold for like.
Sounds good. How many are you getting?
I got 1, so I took
One?
300 out, and then I'll take 305 just
Okay.
to be nice. I'm at 599 now.
The only diamond that shows up is worth 5,000.
I'm not gonna add it. I'm just gonna like mention
do it
As you
outside.
leave, he sort of walks softly
I just
behind
added the
you
5,000.
and does.
I mean, I know what it's for.
He does.
clink.
Yeah, drop the 5 extra gold into a donation sort of like vessel off
With-
one of the pillars.
As this interaction occurs and we ask questions, I'd like to just do like a quick sweep, either actively perceiving or passively perceiving, whatever, to just find any Aliki. A unicorn,
Doesn't
probably
appear to
not.
be any, and you have a high
Okay.
perception.
Okay.
Most of the gods in here, and even in opening the chest, where there is like an amalgam of holy symbols, there doesn't appear to be any outside of like the 4 main ones, and then a few errant other sort of ones you haven't seen.
I think I take out a small block of incense, and I just really quickly as we're like leaving, I'll just like light it and like say a little prayer and maybe leave like a little fern or something to like Neoliki and just like make a little space for her and then trot off after Peter. Did anything speak to you in there? Do you feel anything? Any of them call to you? The gods?
It's not for me to answer.
I don't think so. I don't know.
It'll hit you one. You'll know.
What does it feel like?
You'll know, Peter.
Oh.
You'll know.
Okay.
That's what religion is. Religion is hard work. Oh.
Is that God?
No, it's acid reflux, darling.
God
Okay,
hurts a little.
we head back to the group with our newly acquired diamonds.
What's that?
Your
Take you guys.
What? How did you find this?
It was under me.
Screw it back on,
It
baby.
was under you.
What?
Huh?
Well,
He's
I'm
being
glad
retained.
that you found it.
Amber's re-tipping him.
However,
I'm so done.
you
with all of
guys do
you.
have a little bit of time. If there's anything else you wanted to buy, you can get basic supplies here. You just kind of do a little bit of cobbling to get what you need.
Grudj
I'm
is
gonna-
trying to play poker with everybody.
We don't need to role play it, but I'm gonna go buy some
I'll play
healing
poker.
potion supplies.
Sounds good. They
I
do
wanna
have
cheat.
about
I figure we roll
5 lesser
4d6.
healing potions, 3 greater,
Pick the 3 high.
and then I would say 1
Roll
superior.
each or 2.
I'm actually looking to get a
But you gotta
shield and
roll
not
that
actually
check
buy
to
the
see.
potion
You want
myself.
the unnamed stuff.
I want the stuff to make
The
potions.
DIY kit.
Yeah.
Heal it yourself.
Ooh, I wouldn't feel bad.
What's you're intending on making them,
So
right?
you're telling me I
Right.
don't need to roll
Okay,
dice.
sounds good. They do have them there if you need to purchase
That's what
any.
you did.
So if anybody needs to purchase
Would you like
healing potions,
some
we can do that.
gold, Peter, for that? So later. I know you're gonna use it on everybody else, so you might as well.
We'll cross that bridge later. It's okay. But yeah, I'll get. I mean, as far as supplies are concerned, how much do they have? I'd be willing to buy 300 worth, maybe.
Yeah, they have 5 lesser healing potions, 3 greater, and 1 superior.
And those are unmade.
Those are made.
No, I'm looking for
He
supplies.
just wants the.
Oh, just
Spices
supplies
for
for
it.
them. So it would just be a gold cost, equivalent to the cost of the of making it, right? And yours is reduced.
Right. I mean, well, it's not reduced yet, but I wouldn't mind getting a deal if I buy extra.
I bat
What
my
do you
eyes.
want?
I'm looking for supplies, but
Peter, is
I
this
don't
the
wanna buy
stuff you
potions.
need? That doesn't seem quite right on price. You know, it seems reasonable.
We do get these. Well, we don't make them in house. We have them brought in
Sure.
just for passing.
So you don't have anything that's like unmade.
No, we have raw supplies, but
Oh.
everything you'd have to speak with. I don't know.
That sounds complicated.
There's so much of herbs here.
Well, I don't want to cause an issue.
We just, outfit traveling adventurers coming in and out. Often the avowed, when going on expeditions, do need healing potions, so we just keep them.
If you want to buy potions, go for it. Thank you.
Much better.
Okay, you're very welcome.
How much for 2? Is there a discount if I buy 2?
2 lesser?
2 is lesser 2d4?
At 4.
Lesser is
At
2.
4 is the only thing that's
Or plus 2.
Yeah, let's do 2.
Each lesser are running around $50 each. If you
Is there
were
like a
looking-
discount if I do like 73 for 70?
Keep me every
If
hand.
you're looking to bundle, you
One more.
could do maybe 2 for 80?
I can do 2 for 80. Yeah,
2 for 80?
2 for 80.
Right, that works for me.
perfect. And can I do, what is 80 silver? Is that...
80 gold piece.
Okay, if I were to minus it out of, I'm just trying to...
80 silver is 800.
Yeah, I got like 24.
80 gold is 800.
Okay.
By 10. You beat it by 10.
Yeah, I think I've got...
This was a 4.
Is there any other auxiliary shopping that
Kicked your
needs to be
butt.
done?
No, but I kicked his butt in poker.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Destroyed Grudj.
Destroyed.
Great. I would expect nothing less.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I come back with my new accoutrement.
Any other healing potions anybody wants to get? Any preparations anybody wants to get? You look like you're on the edge of words. You sure?
Edge of glory?
I'm gonna
I'm on the
bicker until you say something. Thinking about other things. Okay. Sounds good. In coming out of the Ure clothers, well, you guys are. Where are you doing poker? I don't know. I don't care.
Street
Just on the street. We're waiting in front of the
yeah,
steps.
we're
Street, 4 of us are hanging
Such
out.
a
We're standing in front of
in
the
the
steps.
open, like
Yeah.
flagstone.
Just
Lay on the
summon a
steps.
table, right?
I can make something to play on. Yeah.
Trying not to make eye contact with you, you do see Uldan from one of the western wings approaches out. He appears to have a blackened cloak similar to the one that you're wearing, now have newly donned. And in his preparation, closes the distance to each of you, saying, prompt.
Oh, shit.
Good to see that you are all able to stick to a schedule.
That's correct.
Shall we be off, or
Do we just leave right here?
Do not have any pressing
I
matters.
suppose we may not want to do this under the prying eyes of greater avowed, so maybe at the gate would be useful.
I thought this was an
Sure.
approved expedition.
Yeah, why the need for secrecy? It's approved.
It's relatively frowned upon to do such large arcane spells out in the open.
No, I thought you wizards were a
That's fair.
flashy
They
bunch.
wouldn't do that either.
Sure, that's
Some of us.
some of us. Alright. Well, let's go do it in the corner.
I should warn each of you. You see his eyes are sunken, and he appears to have sustained a night of long research. I may be a tad bit exhausted this morning. I did do, I connected with the diviners you had the pleasure of meeting yesterday.
Sure, they're a lively bunch.
We do not know what we're going into. We should best be prepared.
We
So
know it's bad.
if there's anything you need to purchase or require for yourself, I will do so now.
Are you all good to go? Do you need to stop anywhere? We could
I
stop
got
there together.
the bulk of my rations and packing done for the last 3 or so days.
I think we have rations. We have the ability to create food.
Yeah, we don't have to worry.
We're good.
Planned food.
We'll be fine. Food's food. Ooh.
Prestidigitation, you can make it flavorful. Just saying.
I think we're ready. You are. To the edge of the gate there.
Should we,
Do you gotta do something real quick?
yeah, I'm
Wanna go to the
gonna listen to
bathroom?
the message before we leave.
Sounds good.
Trailing.
Um,
I won't go very far. I'll take like 10 steps.
Just like standing behind a rain barrel.
As they're beginning to make their way to the gate, you move off the beaten
We
path.
get you.
I just kind of turn around, back to group and
The voice of your mother, warm, comes to your ears. Who says, "Peter, my darling, I'm worried. You cannot put yourself in danger. I won't allow it. I don't know where you're going. I don't know why. Conrad, could you just give us time?
There's no time to give. I can't even respond. That's it. I'm just like, okay.
Don't you have sending people?
I don't. I can't send a message. No. I put it in my pocket.
Tomorrow morning. Right now.
Yeah, tomorrow
Do they have-
morning.
Do we have morning in hell? Or is it like kind of hell all the time?
Little tree, you're falling behind.
Yeah, I know.
That's all.
Do you want me to carry you?
I'm sniffling a little.
Oh, allergies.
Yeah. So,
I snap again, and on your head is Reggie.
what is Reggie right now?
He is the Almirage, so he's a bunny.
Oh, okay.
Big floppy-eared bunny with a
Let's
horn.
say that like an
Yeah.
owl or a hawk might be kind of uncomfortable, but
No,
the
it's
bunny's
just
okay.
bunny just paws on your temple, like
Does
on
Old
your.
Man look like
around
he's
your-
outfitted?
just
Like, is he geared up?
Sniffing at
Yeah,
you.
here's-
bag.
And then you
Compared
get a
to
message.
yesterday,
He looks like
he is
needs
wearing
more right now.
clothes that are visible underneath his robes. He appears to be wearing leather
Like
boots.
travelers.
Yeah, clad in soft leathers, nothing like too protective.
Yeah.
You
Still
see
wizard.
2 bags on either side of him,
Holding
as
it.
well as the cloak of displacement.
Do we see- Do we see any overtly magical items? I'm not casting detect magic, but is he wielding a wand, a staff, a book?
He
Just
does-
like comparing him and Grudge. Like
He has a necklace on him with 3 sort of, they are like marbles of flame on
Fuck.
them, as well as the cloak of displacement, but other than that you can't see anything
Okay.
overtly magical.
Yeah, just like general.
Yeah.
Oh, I said with your passive you would also get, he has a bag of holding. Similar to yours.
I like a bag. Yeah, I pulled him in.
Very useful. As you pass through the opening of the gates, he guides you just to an offshoot. Right, well, it'll take me but a moment before we are ready to go. I would like to keep at least all of my power at my fingertips for whatever we run into. And he starts to scribe out runes. An open book in his hands. You see the assemblage he's working off of is something he's derived from his notes.
Can I tell how stable what he's doing is?
Make an insight check.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to talk about?
22.
No?
It is cobbled together through research, and he is using his ability as an intelligent individual and a historian to derive a teleportation circle instead of having it available.
Okay.
So it is not 100% by any means.
I'm going to grab Nuanen and Peter's wrists, and I'm just going to drag them closer to Val.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. No, I've always felt a little better next to you. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Yes, I have that effect on him.
And then I'm going to gesture to Alythia and Dax, like, come closer to Val. Come closer to Val.
Well, we're all healing up anyways.
Yeah, what's up, Peter?
I just, there could be anything on the other end of that.
Yes. Yes, there could be.
Right.
We could be literally murdered immediately.
Yeah, we could. I mean,
And I'm just wondering if there's anything we want to talk about before we go.
We try not to split up.
Okay,
We
that's a
trust
good
each
start.
other.
I mean, we could just end up meat on the ground, to be honest. So-
Would you like me to force this man
Wait,
to
what?
tell us the truth?
You have
I
no
don't think
faith.
he knows everything. I just know that we could get to the other side
I
and
like
it could be
certainty.
underneath us.
Well, if you think that you have
You just have to be ready.
something to aid, then perhaps you should help me.
Can I give it a shot?
Yeah, he hands you one of his
Little pieces of chalk.
arcane chalk, and he sort of opens up
Alright,
the book to you.
I feel a little better.
Or
Would you help it
Arcana?
out?
I'd say you're going to assist him
Oh, okay.
in making a check that will essentially make this go right.
Cool. Yeah, definitely gonna help.
While you're assisting him,
Is double assistance an option? I have teleportation.
it won't give you any more benefit.
Okay.
However, while you're assisting him, you all do hear and see. Well, some of you more perceptive. You the flash of arcane teleportation from the teleportation circle.
Oh.
Just about 130 yards off into the distance.
Can you message that? You have to see.
Did you say someone showed up at the circle?
Yeah, did you notice through the tree? Is that aqua flash? I figured that was... Isn't that the distance of the teleportation circle?
Can I? I'm just gonna look.
Oh.
Can I see
I would know.
someone there?
Because I've been there.
Hey,
Yeah,
where
you would know the
circle
direction.
is.
and I
exactly
take off on the
direction.
broom.
Was the
Straight
flash
up.
from...
Yeah. on her
Circle?
way.
You want to race?
I just want to see if we can see from up.
Where are you guys
Can
going?
Can I just
What
lift up
is...
and try to see down to where the circle is and see
You
figures?
have about
and-
7 minutes
All
as
right.
he continues
That
on.
was-
I'm not
circle.
going anywhere. And then I lift vertically up and go somewhere.
Oh, you're not going anywhere?
Not really. I'm just
Why
going
the
up.
fuck we?
Lifting
we
into
see
the air,
anything?
you can see thickened trees. There appears to be a break in the tree line where the circle is. 2 individuals have passed their way through. A really stout, sort of frazzle-haired gnome and a lithe elven woman who you immediately recognize for her fine hair and sort of subdued nature.
Who is it?
It appears to be Belinda and Silora as they start making their way to the
Oh my
tree
God!
line.
Bjorn!
And,
I think I'm just like sitting on the broom. Hey! And I like wave at the figures.
Who are you waving at?
they break
I don't
the
think
tree
I'm
line.
saying it. Oh, you got 7 minutes.
They don't appear to notice you.
Okay.
In breaking the tree line, you see Belinda sort of bespectacled eyes first, and then your mother, who, in making eye contact with you, dead sprint immediately towards you.
Yeah, I'm a run too.
I just coast down.
So you guys are in the air and then...
No,
Or,
I actually was
saw
on the
them,
ground,
and
but
Oh, okay.
I coast back down. Looks like we have company.
yeah, I'll be.
I'm just
Bad
focused
company?
in.
Goodbye.
No, it's his mom actually.
In closing the distance, she, eyes sort of welled already, walks up to you and says, Peter, I don't know what's happening. And your
He's, like,
message this
looking
morning
down.
led me to Belinda's, and she said that we needed to go immediately, that she'd been keeping tabs on you, and I need to know,
I do it.
right now, are you in danger?
I do kind of like
Her,
a running dive tackle thing.
right, heaving breath, sort of heart a pitter-patter, pulls you into a warm hug, and embraces you for a moment. You feel teardrops dropping onto your shoulder as she says, what have you got yourself into?
It's pretty bad. Right now I'm fine. Right now I'm just more worried about the people I'm with.
She pulls you back. Explain. And then she looks to all of you and says,
I'm pointed.
explain!
No,
I'm
I'm,
gonna make
I'm
my
pointedly
way-
like looking at the floor.
I'm gonna make my way over to Peter, and I'm going to quietly say in his ear,
Peter, we are putting ourselves in danger to help someone's family. Your family is here, and they wish for your safety. And it would be against my better judgment to not advise you to stay here with them.
Oh, I know what the right choice is. Or rather the safe choice.
I know you're troubled about this journey, and it will pain your family greatly to see you gone. No one will be pained that is not in this group if I am gone. I don't know Alythia's full story, but she seems to have similar ties to this world. We're all not going to leave a very big gap when we're gone, but you clearly will. For this woman and her family.
No.
Just consider.
I think did it rise from whispers at some point during that?
yeah. Oh yeah, because I want. The intention was that Mom can hear.
Oh, okay.
Nice to see you again, ma'am.
You don't need to tiptoe around me.
So I guess we'll give you the full story. We came to Candlekeep looking for Valenccya's brother.
6.
And we missed
5
him
minutes.
2 days.
Yeah, we missed him by a couple days because he's on an expedition to go to hell.
Dragonspire. Wait,
She
by way
clutches
of
her chest.
Dragonspire.
I don't like saying it either, but it's the only descriptive word I have for something like that. I could call it.
The hope is, I believe, to intercept him before he reaches hell. But any chance he gets by us.
Belinda sort of like passively takes your hand off to the side as Solora moves back away before saying, Solora, darling, if I'd kept my eyes on them this far and seen no trouble in their steps, I'm sure that a little bit of fire and brimstone can't do too much other than forge them harder.
Linda, you're very confident. How much have you been watching?
Oh, all of it.
Did you see me naked?
All of it.
I was naked a couple
All of
times.
it. I have seen you and your friends have brought so much good to so many people.
Well, this might be the only time.
Have you seen all of us naked?
This group has brought so much
If
good.
anybody,
I feel we're getting off topic.
you're the one.
Well, that's what I mean.
Right.
I don't know what I would do if you were gone, Peter. You were brought into our lives when we thought that nothing like a blessing like you could ever happen. And I cannot imagine my life without you. I know your father may disagree with me, but I want you to stay so badly.
I rolled to not cry and I got a
I will say when she says that Peter was brought into their lives, Grudj visibly twitches.
Oh.
Can I sneak over to Grudj while this conversation's happening and I want to whisper something?
I'm standing right next to him.
I desperately don't want to go. But, I don't think I could abandon anyone. Because it's going to be just as dangerous for me as it is for everyone else here.
But I think that's a choice we all have to make for ourselves. Do
And
you
that's
want
what I'm
this
doing.
path?
Peter,
Do you
you're
want-
very lucky to have parents that you can be around.
I know. But that doesn't mean all of you are just as valuable.
Let the boy go, Sonora.
You can come with.
Do you want to come to hell, Mrs. Finch?
Persuasion check from somebody.
Not me!
We are not
I think
bringing.
it's gotta be
I
you,
think
you
Grudj
actually.
does shout. We are not bringing Solara to hell.
I'm not. I can't even protect her.
I think it's free will, so if Solora wants to come to hell, I think she should be able to.
Are you gonna watch your
Can
back?
I-
That's
Can
stupid.
I whisper something
Yeah,
to
of
these
course.
two? Like an actual, I just want to make I don't want everybody else to hear it.
A little plus 5.
Would it help at all if we promised to do everything possible to bring Peter back to you?
She
I don't have.
pulls away from you and looks to you. That was the first promise you all made to us. That you would protect Peter at all costs.
We still are.
I don't want to make that decision. I don't think our friend.
If you're a man of your, if you are of your word,
I think he would understand. I don't believe.
so far
Before
you've kept him from trouble. What was your check?
21.
Jeepers creepers.
If
We're
if anything happens to him, you will have not one day of rest without the wrath of a scorned mother at your back. Do you understand me?
Absolutely.
I want this hair.
We'll keep him safe.
Linda's eyes will be on you.
I can force him to stay.
Is there any way for any of you to contact me other than just...
I do have a spell. There's a small chance that it will not succeed. while we are, if we do progress to another plane of existence. However, while we are on the same plane of existence, I can contact you from anywhere.
Anything goes awry, you let me know.
Of course.
Should I reserve contacting you for possible problems? Because I
You
can
talk to me every day.
Check in every day.
Okay. Alright.
Hand on your shoulder. Check in every day with your mom.
Okay.
I'll make sure we
I reach out my hand, my forearm.
She takes it. And you keep him safe.
Always.
And you don't scare me like that.
If you stay much longer, I might not go. And I don't want that.
I say in Elven to Solora, we'll keep this little tree safe, knowing that that's what you want.
I'm going for a hug.
She nods on you as she pulls her son into a hug.
It's a promise of safety.
Before from the back,
Yes.
Oldan says, touching, very touching, but we only
Shut up!
but
You're a bitch.
moment."
She's
I mean,
He's
Sorry.
going through a lot right
just saying.
Shut up, he's a bitch! You're like in your mom's arms.
She whispers to you, do you know how long he'll be gone?
Could be gone for one day. God, it's gonna be more than 1 day.
You can't lie to me.
I don't know how long it's gonna be, really. Just hope it's 1 day.
I love you so much.
Love you too.
looks like it's time to go.
Wow. You're dead inside, aren't you?
Little bit.
Solora will keep him safe.
She pulls away from you. Says, where is family? Just as much as I. Protect him.
Oh, one more thing. I pull out the creepy ass jar.
What
I'm
was
like,
that?
Peter!
Peter, that looks
Whoa!
so much worse than the last time
It's
I saw
like-
it.
Softly thrumming.
Just like backs away to the other
Melinda.
side of the
Hold on,
room.
dude.
I say,
I'll
Fully
give you just
solid.
that in a second.
I say in Elvish, honestly, you might have to protect us from him.
He's a bit of trouble in
I
Elvish.
think this may have become very dangerous.
If I see any more, I will ban you from going. Belinda,
Well,
take
no,
me
I'm
back.
not showing you this for no reason. I don't want to hold on to this right now. So I was wondering
What,
if
you want-
maybe
You're
Belinda...
gonna give the dangerous thing to your mom.
No,
Well, I was
to
hoping
Belinda.
Zook could take it, because Zook has a fortress for magic
Yes, do
items.
not-
That looks
It's terrible, and it's chilling in my bag.
terrible.
Could you maybe just release it in hell?
I think Zook may have a vested interest.
We met an
Ghost,
evil...
disgusting.
He wasn't evil. He just studied evil things.
I'll take him to Zook and he shall see what
Don't open
to
it.
do.
But you should bring it to...
Please don't open it.
What's his name?
Please,
There's Curse Man.
Peter, I
Bring it to
don't
Curse
want
Man.
to say I don't trust you, but please do hand that over to me.
Please hand it over to me, please.
You gotta feed it twice a week.
Oh no, you don't know.
Please hand me the
I think
item, Peter.
Bring out the equivalency of like a, what do you call the Catholic thing? The rosary. Whatever the mealy equivalent of like, oh, please protect me as I walk through the
The
forest.
beads on the
forest is
mealy
dark.
beads.
Yeah, little
Just make sure to hold your
Nuanen's
breath.
beads.
Oh, thank you. You stay safe, please.
Yeah.
I shall keep an eye on all of you.
Don't drop that. It's a lot bigger than it looks.
I know I didn't say this before, but
The size of the
I'm watching you all,
No, the jar is this big, but it's a
all
universe
day,
inside.
all the time,
All the time.
all the
Oh,
time.
oh.
Dax winks
It's like
at
a
her.
bag of holding it.
Peter, are you a god?
I'm not a god. The thing inside the jar.
Laura, and she hands her hand out to Laura, as she drops the hug from you.
I'll miss you.
With teary eyes, they begin to step back.
My chin is
as,
quivering.
in waiting hands, sort of the tense, opened palms, charged with arcane energy.
So you gotta make a
awaits
saving
Uldan.
throw. Hold on. You gotta do that.
Okay.
I was just going to say, before we flash away, I am while they're within 120 feet, I am going to message directly to Belinda. I don't care what he says, banish it.
You don't want to send it home.
I want it gone.
Trust the Blue House has ways of looking into potent artifacts.
So Lara, we're going to bring him home.
I wish I could trust you right now. I won't until I see it happen.
That's understandable.
I mean, I've died. And come
Don't
back.
legally say that!
He meant he died on the inside.
Yeah, we're all dead.
I'm going to say no if you continue talking.
Okay, let's go, people.
Right before I join hands with Uldan, I like look on the
Take
ground.
positions.
I already grabbed his hand.
Yeah, I'm
ready.
Grab
There's only one chance to do this once.
I'm going to grab next to
Yeah.
Uldan's
Okay,
elbow.
we'll just
Oh, we're grabbing hands now?
We clasp
yeah.
on.
Are we
three.
actually? Before I do it,
actually grab
wait.
it if you want.
before I do it, I pick up a leaf, thinking back to the leaf that
2,
we got before, and I'm like, I just want something to hold on to Malik. Can you think about her?
3, and all grab hands are jettisoned through a sort of red, like a red blackened smoke, and in the ether, all of you, I need you to make dexterity saving throws as your bodies jettison through land and earth itself,
10 feet from
find
Val, 10 feet
themselves
from Val, 10 feet from
immediately wetted by an area. In the
Wetted?
dazed confusion, you find yourselves drowning in water. Dexterity saving throws.
What does your thing give
Plus
us?
5 if you're within 10 feet of Val.
We
We
are.
are.
I was gonna say we all should
Okay.
be, right?
Yeah, so everybody take a plus 5 to this save.
Yes.
We would all be within 5 feet.
Yeah. Uldan. I'm not that
Plus
petty.
one.
So good.
Plus
Plus
five.
Dex saving plus 5.
Okay.
24.
Super great.
Sounds good.
But I think
13.
Just a little light drowning. That's not so bad.
I'm okay.
saving throw.
Dirty 20.
I mean, if waterboarding is your kink, sure.
19.
This is probably worse than waterboarding.
I have Ring of Swimming. Does that fit?
And you have Ring of Water. That might.
Wait, don't you?
Oh, I do have
Can't you
a
breathe?
water bottle.
You have the thingy.
You have the necklace adaptation.
You
You're not drowning.
You have
for
the ring
shit.
of swimming and the necklace of adaptation.
I do. You a fish, girl.
You did fail a check, but that's okay. So is anybody else? What is the checks? Checks.
Okay.
21. What did you get? 20. What'd you
That's
get?
amazing.
24.
What'd you get?
24.
What'd you get?
19.
Okay. And Uldan did. No, he can add 5, right?
Yeah.
He dies.
Wait, we
He
get
is
14
currently an
temp
allied
from your
creature.
speech this morning?
Yes, everyone gets 14 temp from my speech this morning, and
Yes.
those you lose first before the others.
I was just,
Let me do like a brief thing. Okay.
Yes.
So immediately, as you guys find yourselves jettisoned through the ether, a sensation you've only been familiar with but one time before, or 2 times now for some of you, your feet do not land on a surface but begin to float, and as your eyes, gazing wildly, holding the breath, the last breath from Candlekeep's vicinity within your lungs, you all find yourselves in a stone room flanked by 2 sides of, or by 2 probably 30-foot arched doors and a vaulted ceiling upwards of 50 feet. Behind you is a wooden slatted iron precipice gate, indicative of the front gate of a castle, and beyond that is something that defies logic. Completely submerged in water. An iron slatted gate of similar make that seems to almost hold the water within. You are all swimming in a room devoid of air. Beyond it, however, is a mist-laden castle floating in a whitish miasma with the threat of a blackened sky behind it. And that's where we'll take our break. Jettison through the ether, you have found yourselves immediately clamoring for the last breaths that you cling to. The air from Candlekeep deep within your lungs, the only respite of safety, as the rest of this entire room is filled with water. Up to its 50-foot ceilings where you can see
sort of the drifting, bloated bodies of about 7 individuals. Their decaying forms permeating the waters as little chunks sort of drift in the waters themselves. A few limbs have sunken down to the bottom around the place, but you immediately see Uldan grasping for air as he is starting to drown. I need everyone to roll initiative. If you do not know, at your backside there is a wood and iron door, about 15 foot wide, 30 foot tall. Yes, and then
It's
on
open?
the opposing side it is closed. Both of them are closed.
Both of them are closed up.
But
They
you
are-
can
they are
see air
great,
on the
though.
other side.
Oh,
The water-
they're
No.
great.
So the one behind
they're like-
you.
They're slatted
Sorry.
doors.
Nope.
This one.
The one behind you is wooden and iron, so that one you cannot see through.
Oh.
However, the one on the opposing side is a portcullis of iron grid, so you can see through it, but the water is making sort of this weird arcane meniscus at the open squares, almost as if it's being like held back from the openings itself. And again, the scene beyond it is this sort of dilapidated, crumbling courtyard of medieval stone and crawling vine, flanked by a pervading sort of white miasmic mist that descends into a like blackened, churning sky. But initiative, 25 to 20.
20.
Oh, one more thing.
Yes.
Do I get the chance to look up towards the ceiling?
Yeah.
Does there appear to be an air pocket?
No. It appears as if all of the air
So we are all
has been
submerged
like
completely in a
expunged
world
out
that
of
there's
it.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, and then to your the opposing wall, there is a about 10-foot stone ledge where a walkway sits. Beyond that is a curved iron gate, keeping whatever would normally sit behind it safe from travelers that would walk past this area. And there appears to be a stone door behind it and 2 cranks on either side that are well worn from years underwater.
Those
So
look like the cranks. Yeah.
this door is
That's where is the
See-through?
wooden door. Yes.
this one's solid.
Yep.
This one's see.
Yep. And if
Okay.
you want to mark it, you
Comprehend.
can mark wood and see-through.
Yeah.
So this one's
And the
exterior
cranks.
of castle, and this one is interior.
Interior.
25 to 20. 20?
22.
I'm gonna roll that quick. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, you said there was a meniscus of...
Essentially, like all of the
Magic.
pockets are kind of like bowing, like the water. You know, like when you have a
In
test
these,
tube.
so on the other side of the gate there is air.
Exactly.
Okay.
On the outward gate or on the.
I kind of imagine it as
The one
like
that we can
in.
see.
surface
Going
tension,
into the
like being.
canal.
Yeah, surface tension.
Yeah.
That's a better way to say it.
The wood one's the interior.
That's what
No,
I-
the wood one is the exterior.
You can't see.
Oh, I thought.
You guys, I don't know if any of you guys have been
I'm
to
so
a
sorry.
castle before. It's essentially like
We
in
can see
the
the exterior,
outer
sorry.
sort of stone wall that keeps you, from the inner courtyard to the outer courtyard. There's a gate, which is the wooden gate, and then there's the portcullis. So if they need to, keep intruders at bay, they can drop it.
Right.
Both of them are at this point closed, and the teleportation circle is between.
We're just wondering which one
Which
goes
one's
outside.
the in and which one's the
The
out?
confusing part here is they both go outside. This
No,
is just
this
a
one
gate.
goes into.
No, because the castle's here. We can see
No,
the castle.
the castle is not here. This is the exterior.
That
right?
is the
What?
castle. The
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
See, we
So,
totally heard
This is
and
the
thought that was
portcullis.
the.
This is the one you can see through. That's the courtyard in the castle.
Gotcha.
This is the one you cannot see through, which you
That's
imagine
the drawbridge.
is beyond
Back.
gate
Oh,
door.
Yes, okay.
I
Just-
just heard it opposite. All right.
I wanted that to be true. I just wanted to make sure that
And
was
this
actually
is-
true.
appreciate
And this-
clarifying question.
This slashes.
Yep, that is the
dictates-
iron, and it's like
You
essentially
cannot
like
pass through.
1.5 foot iron, like 1.5 foot between each iron slat, and then about 2 feet, sort of like gridded.
So we could fit through it.
We can swim through, is what you're saying.
I
It's
can.
1.5 feet
I
wide,
could,
and then it's 2 feet, and then 2 feet.
I could
Yeah, I-
misty step through.
well, I could fit through it
So
easy.
you'd have to attempt to squeeze through.
Okay, because I'm tiny.
Squeeze those wings in.
However,
Still in your
2015.
22.
17.
7?
Okay.
Sorry.
16.
I'm going last.
Would you get a fucking 3?
I got I have an advantage, and the first one was a 7. So I
wait,
have
17, Allie, 16, who?
Well, you have advantage.
On
You did,
initiative.
Dex?
and you
Did you
you
roll 2?
10.
advantage?
A 3 and a 7.
Oh,
no.
okay. I got a 14.
So I'm at
14?
10.
Yeah.
And 18.
Yeah, they weren't good rolls. I
You
rolled
what?
the first one, and I just switched dice, and it was worse.
You what?
10.
I can save one person on a turn.
Okay, so just to confirm, Valencia's at 22, Grudj at 20, Uldan is boasting an 18, Alythia 17, Dax 16, Peter 14, and Nua at 10, right?
Yep.
Starting off the round, you see Uldan beginning to clutch his throat and is starting to look for an exit as he has no air and begins to suffocate. He has 2 rounds of air before he goes unconscious. At the beginning of the round, Valenccya, what are you doing?
Taking an inventory of this space, I would notice the cranks on the wall. Could I make an intelligence check to infer if I could get through there? Could I stop the water by using one of those, or I look for any place that like the water came from?
I'll give you an intelligence check.
Not the best it goes, but I'm probably gonna try to get in there and manhandle. 14?
14. The cranks are for doors. You've seen this before at the barrier for Neverwinter. This is a very common sight.
I know doors.
I know doors.
I know doors.
What is swimming? Is it half these?
Yeah.
It's half speed, yeah. Unless you can swim like Nuanen
no.
can. Or anyone else who
10.
has a swimming speed.
20, 30.
God, it's brutal.
And then,
Of course
that's
I'm
my
Like,
movement.
of course.
With my bonus action, may I Misty Step?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so you see Val like,
You use all your breath doing it.
no I don't!
Is it a verbal
It's
component?
only verbal.
Oh, then I don't do that. Never mind.
If
Okay.
you want to, you definitely can.
No, I don't want to do
It
that.
would,
I'll
will
just
just
keep
say,
swimming.
if
I
anyone
five.
wants to cast a spell and it uses a verbal component, you will use your breath to do so, and then you will begin to start drowning.
Okay, then I'll
And
just.
drowning is number of rounds equal to your
Constitution modifier.
So you'd
God,
have
I
3
like
rounds
this.
after casting the
Okay.
spell.
Yeah, no, so I'm not
Also,
doing that.
just for preference, anyone who has a full breath of air, you have your con modifier in minutes before you begin drowning.
Yeah.
Actually.
Can I get up to it and?
Except for Nuanen, who can breathe
I was like,
comfortably.
for the first time ever, like, is that weird? Like, all of a sudden just noticing that I'm like, oh, it's just like,
Yeah.
all your
At
lungs,
first,
it's
it's
like air, like, it's
absolutely
just
startling. Like, you're like, and then you're like,
wait a minute.
I
as
think
you begin to breathe.
Grudj
and
looks at
feeling
you
along-
and just goes,
Feeling along your necklace, you notice these sort of bronze gills have taken sort of activated along the necklace, which is why it's such an odd shape.
Can I still speak? Or like, I'm sure it'd be muffled maybe,
can, yeah.
but like I can talk.
Yeah, you can breathe water.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
You're not using air anymore, so it wouldn't be like bubbles or anything.
Valencya.
I guess I'll get up to the
Okay.
gate and try, like, next turn I'll try to, like,
Wait, are you using
That's
you're using
fine.
Misty Step? No?
no, just
so you're
moving.
getting up to the gate,
Yeah.
and then do you have any bonus actions, or movements?
Not that aren't gonna take my air out, baby. So I'll hold
Peter,
my breath,
What is
literally.
this?
Okay,
That's the door for the guards.
Okay.
sounds good. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Next
All
up,
you got.
Grudj.
looking at these levers, does it look like it's something that I can do by myself, or would I need somebody stronger?
They look rusted, for sure.
Can I make a insight or intelligence check?
Yeah, sure. Intelligence, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's a natural 1. I'm good. I can totally do this on my own.
They're rusted.
Cool.
This is easy.
And you immediately have to catch your breath as you are in a jarring situation.
Okay.
Action, bonus action, movement. What's going on?
Fine. He's gonna drown though.
Well, what's one less with something in the world?
Should I stay?
What did you just say?
I'm drowning. I can't tell you what to do right now.
I don't like what you said.
One less missing.
No, I know what Grudj would do. It's just I think
going on,
she's going
Grudj?
to be really unhappy with me.
Come on.
So I'm going to swim up to Nuanen, grab her wrist,
Oop.
and I'm going to dimension Doris using my breath to the
Courtyard.
to the
That
courtyard
you can
side. Yeah. To the courtyard lever.
I was like, oh, he's leaving us.
At
Okay,
least
so
what I
what's your
think
con
is-
modifier?
Okay, where do you want to be?
+1.
You have 1 round before you fall unconscious. Also, while drowning, if you are unconscious, you cannot regain hit points until you are able to breathe air. Just keep that in mind.
Yep.
You have 1 round. Nuanen, you are, with a crack of arcane energy, transported beyond the Iron Gate as Grudj bubbles burst from your mouth, and you can immediately see desperation as it begins.
And also just a big old apology, like, that's this way out.
That's your turn,
And
right?
my turn.
Bonus action movement?
Nope, just gonna frantically
Doggy
gesture at the
Sounds good.
lever.
After that, it is Old Don's turn. He is going to...
Continue
Struggle.
drowning.
Me too.
He can't even cast a spell right now, can he?
You can't.
This is so fucking scary. Oh my god.
He's going to begin moving towards the gate. He's his full action to do so, and he's going to try and reach his head through the bars to no avail, as it seems to almost like bow with him, not able to escape.
Yep.
That is his turn. Alythia, you're up. Dax, you're on deck. After that's Peter.
I would like to cast Dispel Magic at the portcullis
Sounds good.
at a 4th level.
Sounds good. Does it require verbal material?
It does.
It does. As the bubbles leave your lips, you cast the spell at 4th level, and nothing appears to happen.
Okay.
You have 4 rounds.
4.
Yeah, gotta love that necklace.
Sounds good. That is your turn unless you have a bonus action movement.
No.
Okay, perfect. Daxlaxl Faeriden, you are up.
I'm gonna yell, Zamzon, and invoke the blessing of Whipplegrass, and I will cast Far Step and zip out of into here.
Perfect. You do appear on the other side as you use your last breath to do so. Popping beyond it, you land on the ground, and immediately you feel this sort of like wash of unease, almost like sea legs. This area is not of the material plane. However, you are left to your own devices, coughing and sputtering. You are beyond the Iron Gate.
Sorry, I'm new to the monk thing. I can only do the unarmed strike as a bonus action if I've attacked with
Exactly.
Okay, great.
It's action economy, so it's essentially like
I'm done with my turn.
you use your action to make an attack, and then you can use your bonus action to.
Right.
Okay. Sounds good. That is your turn. Peter, you're up. Nuanen, you're on deck. Then back to the top of the first round.
Well, there's 2 people.
I'll
3
say that
people
the-
drowning now.
Since given time
See, we're
after
all
your
drowning.
turn of the first round.
Yeah, so this would be my next. This is my last round conscious. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
Can you prestidigitation air for yourself?
Good catch.
Make a bubble.
Reflexes.
No. Plus, it requires verbal.
Oh,
I'm out. Well,
That's,
both of
yeah,
us cannot
yeah,
cast any longer.
that's fair. I didn't think about that.
Peter, what's up?
Oh, okay. Well, can I make a check to see who is in the most danger
Yeah,
at the current moment?
sounds
Right.
good. Make a perception check or insight, depending on what you want to do.
I'm just pretty far away from
I also thought it could have been 11.
Was that perception or insight?
I'll do. I mean, they're both the same. I'll do insight, I suppose.
People desperately without air,
You, and Oldon.
Okay. I can't quite tell who is in the most danger at the moment.
And your guys' precious bubbles of air seem to go to the ceiling and then almost pass through the ceiling.
I don't have anything that's not verbal.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This music is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you say Peter would know or not know if there's air in the ethereal plane?
You trying to do rope?
I would say do an intelligence check. We did do a free check, so this would be an action.
I'm not going to do it then. I'm going to cast Blink on myself, because it can only target myself.
Sounds good. Are
In
you using your air
hopes.
to do so?
Oh my god, Peter's gone!
I am using my action to do so.
Is it
So
verbal?
bad.
It is verbal.
No,
Sounds good.
sweetie.
What's your con modifier?
+1.
So you also have 1 round.
Right. At the end of my turn, which I'm going to do now, I'll roll this to see if I disappear from this place. You see, as I end my turn next to this guy, I disappear from existence.
Oh, damn, not Peter! Kill him!
I reappear in the ethereal plane.
Hopefully with air.
Am I still underwater?
This is not the ethereal plane.
You are on the ethereal plane.
Oh, yes. Okay, sounds good. Yes, blink. Gotcha.
Air?
Yes, so you are on the ethereal plane. An adjacent plane where
Full of air.
it's thick. I would say like
Juicy.
the ethereal plane, water, spiritual.
It is a
Juicy
really
air.
valid
That's a
question.
strange question.
Yeah.
I'm
not
hoping
really
I
one
can
that
take
has.
a breath
Turns out
and then
to
begin
So,
to cast
Dungeons
spells
and
again
Dragons,
next turn.
according to Flagship, that,
Tweet D&D. Tweet the D&D people. Hey, how does that work?
excuse me, members, they're
I would say for sure you can breathe because
Dear
it
Matthew
describes it as a waveless sea, and you would. It's like a sea where that you can breathe within regardless. So
Yeah.
I'd say yeah. I mean, if you're an ethereal creature in the ethereal plane, you should be able to breathe. So you
or
can take
you
a
wouldn't
breath for
have
sure.
necessity of breath in the ethereal plane?
Yeah.
Speed with swimming.
It's a strange distinction.
You can't drown there, is the good thing, hopefully.
I'm gonna say
No chest
I
pressure.
could totally
no chest
take a
pressure.
breath, right? Please don't take a breath.
I don't know is the problem. Like I'm not sure.
Roll a luck check.
It's weird.
Give me just a
10,
second though.
breathe.
I'm just quick
Does
doing
anybody
a
else
quick
want hummus, or I'll
research.
put it in the fridge.
I'm okay.
I'm sorry.
Frigify it.
I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. When a traveler crosses into the border ethereal, they and all their possessions will be converted into their ethereal equivalents. You can breathe while in the ethereal plane. When you pop back into the material plane, you will still be without breath.
Okay. 'Cause
Essentially,
it's
it's
like the status
like-
of my body.
It's
It
like a
pauses
stasis
you
plane.
almost. Yeah.
And all of your flesh is converted into a material that is not flesh. So you exist without breath in the ethereal plane.
I don't know if it'll matter, because I'm going to reappear on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Every little bit matters.
Right. Okay, that's my turn.
Perfect. Nuanen, you are up. Back to the top of the round with Valenccya after this.
Instant rage hit the thing.
Using your bonus action to rage. I'll say that you don't open your mouth, however you scream. As you survey the crank, it does appear to be a sort of like iron wheel affixed to the wall, and you turn it to turn the chain that raises the portcullis. And it is rusted. I will say too,
in the water, you're feeling yourself pulling. You know, you have the full weight of water behind you. It's hard to get it's hard to use your full strength in this situation.
Does that count as like an action? Trying to
No,
do
I'm
that?
just describing what it looks like.
Oh, sure. So the crank needs to pull the chain down.
Using this crank would pull the portcullis up.
Every spell I have.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
But
would
the
open
chain,
the door.
the chain needs to come
Down. That's what I'm asking.
So
I
if
need to
you
pull-
wind it this way, if you pull
Yeah.
the thing this way, it'll pull the chain this way, which will pull the gate up.
Right. Can I attempt to, because the thing's rusted, can I attempt to just pull the chain?
The chain is in the wall.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You just have the crank.
That rust ain't got nothing on you.
Yeah, I guess we just try it. I don't know if I should just like try to break it or actually just.
If
like,
you
try
break
to
it, it
use
won't be able to move.
Yeah, it won't. Okay, yeah, we'll try with the rust anyway.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. So
Do the thing.
I will say, so you are attempting to move it with the rust. The first thing you're gonna have to do is break the rust, and then you'll be able to turn the wheel.
Perfect. Yeah.
So you can do that in whatever way you want to, but the first check will be to
rust.
break the rust.
Break the rust. Probably just with
Nuanen,
an axe.
the
Rust
rust
break.
breaker.
You also just
Break the rust.
The rust breaker.
You can either use an athletics check, an attack, whatever you want.
Let's do an attack. Yeah.
Sounds good.
just don't break the whole thing.
Attack the rust.
I will try to attack just the rust.
Defeater of the rust.
That is a 15.
It's a hit. That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
It is rope. It's not armor. It's not rope.
Oh,
It's
I'm so
rust.
sorry. Roll
Rust.
that attack with disadvantage. You are in the water.
Damn it. What was it?
Ring of swimming?
Did you
Was
remember?
that-
It was a 15 to hit.
It was a 15 to hit, so that means it was 5.
Was her ring of
I
swimming
don't think
help?
it's.
Oh no, roll with roll disadvantage. I just want to see if
Oh, that's a 7. So it's with the 5, it's still 15.
15 still hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
Don't forget to add your d6 of fire.
So did her ring of swimming help her in this moment?
Oh yeah, you have free movement by the way,
Yeah.
or like your full movement because you're swimming. You get a swim speed.
Don't forget your d6 of
So
fire.
that's. Oh yeah, you're right. So that's sorry, math. What am I spacing? What am I looking at?
Say the numbers, we can map it for you.
So that's 16. Damage?
16 damage for
With the
sure.
fire.
As you
If the fire even.
swing
Underwater.
your axe, it's slow moving in the water. As you come down, as it gains energy, it begins to spark across like the tree, turning those like leaves into flame. And as it impacts, you both feel this sort of like residuant in the water. The rust buckles, and you can see the thing do like a half turn down, allowing it to move. So now you can definitely use the crank. I'll say, since you have the rest of your turn, I will give you the check if you wanna start working on the crank.
Give me the check.
Strength.
Is
Yeah.
it-
Strength.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do
You
that.
get advantage on that, remember.
Ooh.
Music.
It was like James Bond underwater.
Yeah. Okay.
I recommend this one.
So that is,
Yeah.
and I have advantage. You said so that's a
Mhm.
17, and that's a 12. So 17 plus 5.
Perfect. 17 plus 5 is 22.
22.
You immediately start pulling the thing down, hand over fist, moving the crank. You all see as the portcullis begin to rise out of its grooved resting place. As it rises, you see the water underneath begin to flow, draining the room, however slowly as its 50-foot ceiling begins to descend. You got it up about like 2 feet. It's going to take a round for this thing to completely get down.
Where's the water going to?
It is
Where is
rushing
it?
out into the courtyard.
Oh,
As
so
you
it's
roll,
it's
Ah!
getting
Oh,
flooded
air!
with
Oh no,
underneath.
water again!
Sorry, what was that?
It's just rushing into the courtyard, and Oldon is beginning to start moving underneath to try
I
and
was
get
gonna
his way
say,
out.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
If it's up 2 feet.
It sounds good. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Valenccya, you are up. Grudj, you're on deck.
Yep.
Is that the one round?
Huh?
Oh, it's
At the
No,
end of Grudj's turn.
this is my last round conscious.
At the end of Grudj's turn, he will go unconscious.
Well, I'm at the gate. Can I try and like?
Oh yeah, you can. Oh wait, so you're gonna try and scoot your way through?
Yeah, I can.
I'll have you.
Or do I detect that since the water's rushing out, I should just try to get out? Like I see Nuanen's back there. I see Nuanen's made progress on it. That the
What do you
water's
wanna do?
rushing out. I mean, I think I see it. I hope I can get out. Can we do a perception check in this room? Just
What?
like looking around for like where's the water's going out here. Is there anything above us that's becoming visible as it drops down? Like do we see any air at the surface? Like do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, the top is beginning to fill with air as the ceiling or the water ceiling begins to drop. Along with it, those floating bodies are also dropping.
Okay, question. Can I use the broom underwater?
Gotta try it. Does it require a word to activate it?
Mm-hmm.
It's telepathic. It's telepathic. I'm thinking in the broom. I'm thinking in the broom.
I don't think it's
The activation word is
It does.
Yeah.
is verbal.
A verbal component, yeah, for sure. Isn't this a fun encounter, you guys?
It is. It is.
I'm having fun. I'm also alive
Yeah.
and not
Drowning?
gasping for breath.
Yeah. Turns out.
Yeah,
just on the other side going, come on, come on.
I guess I swim for the crack. I don't know. This is a strange mini game.
What do you want to do?
I
Are you
swim for
Are you
the crack.
escaping?
I
Sounds good.
swim for the crack.
Use your movement. You have half
Yeah,
movement to
I
get there.
can't move my full movement to get there. I scoot right by Old Don.
Are you going to go under?
I mean, yeah. Can I try to go under?
Yeah, you can try to
It's
rush
2
under.
feet.
Can
It's
I
only
go?
2 feet.
Whoever can fit.
For sure.
Do I
2
need
feet.
it?
No, I would say, well, how much movement is it to
What's
get
the
there?
Do you
I
have
think
enough
it's
movement to get out?
I think 2 feet is
5,
kind
10,
of
15,
like
20,
yeah.
25,
I
30.
couldn't
So
do it.
yeah,
Yeah,
should be able to
Yeah,
make it with a
you
fall.
can slip underneath the water as it begins to rush out. You like flop head over to heels up into the open air, feeling water rush past you. Anything else for your turn?
What? That's it. That was my movement and action. Sorry, that was a hiccup. That wasn't Val. That's really.
Sounds good.
It's my turn.
After your
Sorry,
turn, Grudj, you are up.
Cool. I'm going to turn to Nuanen. I'm going to give you a hug from behind and a reassuring tap on your shoulder, and then I'm going to benign transposition out of the room.
Oh wait, so benign transmission, someone you can see, right?
I don't have to switch places. I just need to be somewhere where I can go 30 feet from
Where
where
you
I
can
am.
see?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I would say yes, you can do sort of like a cockeyed position probably on the side of Dax. Yeah.
Yeah, 30 feet.
There you go.
Out I go.
Perfect.
I'll figure. I can breathe. I'm fine. I'll find a way. I'll get out.
As you teleport out,
Probably.
same sensation, beginning that breath of air, and then immediately this weird sensation of like an odd, sickening floatiness that permeates the air around you.
I mean, I could have stayed, but you can't bring me back up. So.
Bonus actions, movement.
No.
Perfect. Sounds good. That's your turn. Oldon is up. He is going to squeeze through, looking at both the people inside. And then he's going to be good. After him, it is Alythia, who is
Gonna
the
go
first
squeeze
round up.
through if I can.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Doing the same
Here's
thing.
your action.
Easily enough. After that is Daxlaxl, Faeriden.
My turn now.
Daxlaxl,
I'm gonna
Daxlaxl,
walk
Faeriden.
forward and grab the portcullis and
Perfect.
Strength
Strength check,
training.
for sure.
That's my apprentice.
Just straight strength.
Yeah. You can do athletics.
Doing a little
Does it
bit
make a
left.
difference?
You can use
I
straight
don't know, does
strength,
it?
Nope.
high strength, or gay strength, whatever you feel.
Or gay strength?
I know.
Gay strength.
I rolled a 16.
The strength of gay.
You do help a little bit as you're forcing this thing up with speed. It's about 3.5 feet
Sick.
at this point. As you're getting it up
aiding with these rushing waters in front
Who's
of
the
you.
dice?
That's all.
That's where I
Sounds
was.
good. After that, Peter's up.
Okay, so I
Peter's
at the
gone!
start of my turn, I choose a point within 10 feet of my last position.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody.
Oh! Shh! People keep sneaking up on me today.
I shut back into existence right there.
We thought you died. We thought you were dead.
Honestly, I was gonna save somebody, but everyone's kind of good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna fly up, and I'm just gonna use my action. I'll go 60 feet or so in the air. I just want to start looking around the courtyard and maybe over the wall, if I can see over the wall. I just want to, like, is there something waiting for us to escape this room? It's
As you
kinda
begin
what I'm
to
going for.
ascend into the air, your vision is quickly clouded with this soft white, almost like miasmic mist. As you crest towards the top of what should be the crumbling battlements of this castle, your vision becomes quickly obscured and you can barely see up from down. As you press forward though, you notice the ground as you've been inverted and your flight pattern is directed towards the ground. The same.
So,
Ooh.
is there a delineation, like clear, then fog?
It's about like 45 feet up, but it kind of fluctuates. Parts of it are like higher, parts of it are lower. It also churns, and what's interesting is beyond all of this is this sort of like oppressive purple-black sky.
Can I see the top of the battlements?
Not from this vantage.
So that's the top of the battlements is within the weird inverted fog.
Right, but you can see the top of the actual castle itself.
Okay, so it's kind of like slanted. The top
Yeah.
kind of
And like there are minarets and like towers that sort of are licked by this fog, but you can see most of the castle before you. A crumbling ruin. That's
Okay.
your movement though.
Well, I guess I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look out, and I'm gonna see if there's anything dangerous waiting for us out here in the courtyard.
Okay, perception check.
13.
There are a number of buildings in the area, crumbled storehouses and stables. There is sort of a gated garden off to the western side that is in complete disrepair, overgrown with the vegetation that once lived there. No real life at all.
That's my turn.
Sounds good. After you, it is Nuanen.
I disappear from existence
Peter! He's gone.
as I maintain concentration.
Okay.
Like,
And with
actually,
the ring of swimming, I've got
it's not
30. So
concentration.
right. Just
You
the
are
concentration.
behind a iron gate that is sort of up, and it crests above you about 15 feet before being affixed to the wall.
Mhm. But here I can go over to this other.
To the other crank, yeah.
Um,
You are trapped behind iron.
what about this door?
It is closed and it is stone.
Can I can I try to break the? You said the bars are what, like one apart, and you said like kind of every 2 feet.
Yeah, it's about 2 feet
Yeah.
high. Yep.
Yeah, can I try to? Yeah, can I try to hit and like break some of the bars
of
so
course.
they can open the
As you move your arms to your axe away from the crank, you see it begin to slowly move in the same direction. Dax, you feel your arms buckle with the full weight of the portcullis and begin to strain as it starts pushing down. You all watch as the waters stop for a moment and then begin rushing inside.
Wait, what? Because what?
As
what?
it drops a little bit.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Help!
I'm coming. Lift with your back, Dax.
That's I can
Literally
I
the
can
wrong
crank
thing.
it again.
Lift with your Dax.
Lift with your backs.
Oh God.
Your back, Dax.
I'm still gonna go for breaking, trying to break a
Perfect.
hole through the thing.
Roll an attack roll.
page. So that is a 25.
25 definitely hits. Roll damage.
That is an 11 plus 6 plus 1.
11 plus 6 plus 1 is 18.
18. But you're
18?
raging, yes?
Yes. I will rage again, so now because I wasn't hit, so I will do
You gotta
it
use your
again.
bonus action to do that.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It's
That's
rage
okay.
damage plus 3 right now. Plus 9 to hit, or plus 9 to attack damage.
Did you add your
Well, there
rage
was 11
damage
and
to
there
the
was
attack?
No, I didn't.
So add plus 3.
But I'm not raging, right? Because I need a bonus action to do that.
I mean, you can rage it as a bonus action.
It's up to you if you want to rage, I suppose.
Yeah.
I will say after this point, though, you must remember to say it before you attack.
Yes. Well, it doesn't really make a lot of difference for me.
Hey! That extra damage, you don't know. I got a thing in my brain.
What
so.
is the extra?
It's
I don't
between
even
Plus
know.
3.
It'll be
It'll be
18
plus-
if you don't do it, 21 if you do it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Sure. Okay.
Okay, as your axe swings down again, cutting through the viscous water, slamming down on the iron bar, it immediately bursts with that sort of bubbly flame. Your axe lands about like 1.5 inches into the thick iron girder, iron like piece, not breaking all the way through. It's going to require a second attack.
Okay. Is this spot that, like, where I'm cutting on it, is it going to open bars? Does it look like it's opening bars? big
It's
enough
weakened
for,
enough.
Okay.
As you see, like, the impact has sort of, like, moved the iron, too. Just to the sheer force of it.
Okay, yeah, we'll hit it again.
Sounds good. Roll an attack.
Smash. And that is a 28.
Yeah, for sure. Roll damage.
You just swing on through like butter, baby.
2 plus 6
Plus 9.
plus 4 plus...
So it'd be 6 plus 9, so it'd be
15.
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. You burst through that iron bar, leaving a hole open enough for you to maybe slide through if you shimmy your way through. You're a big gal, and you got a lot of muscle, so it will require a either athletics or acrobatics check to make your way through.
Okay. Athletics or acrobat. Well, I can't. I already attacked.
You
And
get
this
two
would be
attacks.
this is part of your movement.
Oh, okay. Let's do athletics if that's okay.
Perfect.
If you hold the door, I can keep it open.
The DC is a 17.
Hold the
Okay.
door.
That is 20 plus 9.
As you
That's 29.
squeeze through, you find a freedom in movement as you pass through the water and begin immediately starting to swim towards the
Yeah, you
exit.
still got 25.
Yeah.
Dax, holding resilient, you keep it up for the briefest moment before Nuanen, like a fish, flows through the water. And as you drop the portcullis, you see all of you feel this rush of water, nearly kicking some of you to your back as it flows back into the cavity, and the portcullis slams shut.
Does anybody have any issues? Because they're all standing right
Are
in
we
front
still
of
in
the door.
order?
I'll say that you guys, I mean, it's not hard for you guys to get.
Because
Yeah.
the
It's like
second that Alythia has a minute, she is gonna draw out her rapier and go at fucking what's his
Danger
name?
Boy?
Oh, get it! And what the fuck is his name?
Uldan.
Uldan, is that what you said?
Uldan.
That's the
And he's like, where the hell are we?
He's gonna kind of sputter and cough as he goes, you know exactly where we are. We are at Dragonspear Castle, wherever it may be. I didn't expect this as much as anyone else.
Can I make a... I was in that room. I have a very high passive. Were the robes of the people above us avowed?
No.
Cool. That was my question.
That would've
All
been
different
bad.
types of people.
Oh look! Vander died off screen. Super cool. Cool for him.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah.
I'm a little
You
sore.
okay?
Thanks to you.
Fire floating in there. Are they wearing anything that looks
Yeah.
cool?
I'm just glad I was in the garden.
Eat it. You don't eat. Sniffed
I
it.
don't know. I might eat them. Maybe they brought things.
They're
specifically-
dead.
They may have brought things
You do
specifically to
see
help them.
a
here.
number of accoutrements on them. Some of them have weapons. Others have like a shield. Some of it's dropped to the floor.
Do I recognize
collected on
any
the ground.
insignia or anything like on the shields
do
or
some-
anything like that?
Do a perception check.
I would like to
Okay.
do that.
History? I suppose I had to find it first.
Oldon begins to like look around and says, "To quell your
Chaos.
anger and lack of understanding, it seems that there is something keeping Dragon Spear outside of the material plane."
Oh, wonderful.
I'm sorry. We're in a location that normally is of the material plane, but for some reason is not.
You'll get used to it.
I don't understand.
Some greedy little creature might have brought the castle with it somewhere.
Excellent.
I thought half as much. At least with the premonitions that you'd gotten yesterday.
Well, if this isn't the
Thank you
material
for
plane,
informing
where
us.
are we?
Valenccya knew this.
She didn't tell us.
I didn't
That
know.
requires further
She
research.
told me.
What?
But I didn't say anything.
Oh, what'd you get?
told me, right?
I got a 5.
Nothing. You can see from this, and also like looking through the water, a lot of the materials in it seem to be like rusted over,
Blood and rust
are like
and
like
ice.
waterlogged and bloated with flesh. It's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Peter, what'd you get?
I got an 11.
I got a 25.
What are we looking
I
at?
peeked
Wait,
past
what are we
Peter.
looking at?
I see
gonna-
Peter peeking at the dead body, so I peek
Looking back
around
into
Peter
this
and
room?
see way more.
Are we looking
Yeah,
at
Peter,
where we are?
Again, horrifying
Are we up?
sight. Your gaze doesn't want to rest on it for too long, and the details that you could peek out are hard to see, as the portcullis is only 30 feet tall, and most of the bodies are up 50 feet to the actual vaulted ceiling.
I get on the broom and I raise up a little bit to like get close. And can I see anything more than he saw with the 25? at
Pressing
these
your
bodies?
face into the water,
Yeah,
you
a
can look
little
up.
bit.
You do see some minor distinguishing material. There does appear to be. This appears like several groups of people, as you see about 3, I don't know, figures laden with robes, and there appears to be one group that is mostly decomposed on the ground.
Okay.
But other than that, distinguishing details, it's hard to pick out really anything of notice.
Just a weird bodysuit.
They do appear like adventuring groups.
Okay, well I drop back down on the broom to the group, just hovering. So what now? Hold on, was this, you planned for this, or?
And for all possibilities.
It looked like you were drowning there.
Okay, can I insight that statement?
Yeah.
Just to be sure. 22.
He appears to be honest. He planned as much as possible.
Okay, well.
Well, do you have a rendezvous spot? Were you planning on meeting up with them here, or did you anticipate them arriving via that watery tomb as well?
I don't know.
They were going to use the door.
I fear that they may not find Dragon Spear in the place that they think it to be.
So maybe it's best to recoup and...
Well, we have to investigate at least. But there's no way for them to even get to the portal if it's not in the material plane.
What does that mean for us? We'll be able to get back, won't we?
We're charged with the illustrious task of valiantly returning it to its home plane.
Does anyone have the ability to speak with the expedition crew?
I can say a word.
Well, perhaps we should make contact and find out what their plan is.
I would
Progress.
potentially posit that our current situation is beyond their reach, regardless of whether or not they know.
I wonder whether or not it's important for us to conserve our
capabilities.
This is my concern as well.
Have you all felt that?
I felt it.
It's
Also, it's not pertinent. I
unsettling.
hiccup every couple of seconds and disappear and reappear. I can't turn it off.
Precious.
Can you control where you reappear?
Yeah. Okay, good. I can, but
not
I
whether or
can't.
not you
Peter's on
disappear.
shuffle
I
right
can't
now.
turn it
guys.
off for a minute, so
I'm gonna like in
Me
this
too.
space that you keep disappearing.
And I start
try
doing
to,
it
like,
too.
So cute.
I'm gonna reappear behind you and go boom.
Peter, this is silly.
Yeah.
Do we? I'm sorry. You said we have to return this to the material plane.
Is the
How
You
would
mean
we
the
even
castle?
go about that?
is the
You want us
material
to
plane
return
really
the castle?
longing for this place to be returned?
I-
I'll
Yes.
ask as if I know the answers.
My guess is that we must find whatever mechanism or creature has spirited this place away, and we remove it.
Or convince them.
Oh, is this like that hag you guys were
Excuse
talking
me,
about?
forgive me for dampening our adventurous spirit.
How
but
about dampening?
Enough.
As a as a group, I do believe that our intentions here, and I'll side glance at
I think Valenccya is like locked in eye contact and is like,
are achieved successfully. If this location is not on the material plane, why is this our problem now? Let us leave the way we came, and we are okay.
Doesn't work.
yeah, is there a reason we
Okay, but
What
like,
doesn't
what
work?
if they
We can't
bring
leave,
it
but
back
we
to
can.
the material plane?
We can't teleport back to the teleport circle, and
We can try.
We're no longer in the material
Oh.
plane.
I see your point.
Wait, where
There's
are
no
we?
going back.
If we were to attempt to teleport in the same way that I got us here, it would require us to be transitive. I'm sure you know. Teleportation magics have limitations, and transporting yourself across planes requires
Significant power.
and force.
And you didn't plan for that?
He
In
didn't
your
expect us
research-
to be in the non-material plane.
In your
at the
research
beginning-
yesterday, did they spell out to you that we would be traveling across vast plains, or was that something I was to surmise in my research?
I think I just have like a cocked golden eyebrow. I don't know. I figured this was your subject area of study. I kind of
So-
long to
We
stab
can't
things
all
and
know
keep them
everything.
from attacking my friends.
It doesn't help us to be at our throats.
Can I make a perception check?
For what?
I just want to look around. What do I see? What is here?
Oh, yeah.
Where are we?
Perception check. So, across this sort of grand courtyard, there does appear to be an overgrown, at once meticulously cared for pathway that leads to the front gates. There is gorgeous, well, once gorgeous, wrought iron gates flanked in wood at the front. They appear to be shut at this point, and you see sprawling above it a vast citadel, a castle of stone that can only be described as ancient. It's like a medieval castle. Buttresses flank either side, and most of the walls are not covered in sprawling stained glass like the chapels of Neverwinter, but these sort of like thin, slitted windows to keep themselves safe. It is decayed. There are large openings and holes on some forms of the walls. The battlements that protect the castle itself from outside invaders are slack, crumbling. 50, 60, 70 foot stone walls that have been berated by years and years of battle.
Can I walk towards the door? Or
What do
towards
you-
the...
Yeah, of course.
What do you see, Nuanen?
Well, we can all see this, right? Like you just
Yeah.
turn around and
Foggy.
it's there.
It's just it's essentially like a few stone steps and then the front gates of Dragonspear Castle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah, I'll
walk
crawl
onward
behind
or press
Nuanen.
forward.
So if I'm right to understand, the portal is here, right? We should be able to find the portal.
I don't imagine it is such a. We should be able to find the portal to hell,
Peter, are we?
but I don't
Sure.
believe there is a
this
portal.
Or is this a dummy place?
That's what
To
I'm
the-
asking about,
from-
is to hell.
Yes, we should be able to
No,
find that.
the
That
The
does
remnants
exist
of
here.
the portal to Avernus are within the halls of Dragonspear.
The remnants.
Yes.
That's what the
Remnants,
keystone
yes.
That's
They
what they
required a
do.
keystone to
We have a
reactivate
keystone?
it.
Which
No,
is
the
what
expedition
the
does.
group has.
Oh,
should
got
be.
it. Nobody gave me the down low before we left, clearly.
Well, we talked about it.
He sort of like
immediately
raises
before
an
teleporting,
eyebrow at
but-
you before being like, how very prepared we are.
Aren't they?
Can I see if there's any way to get the
Just
door
point at
open?
you. She's like,
Or like can I inspect the door? Or
Yeah,
see if I can push it open or if there's a way to open it?
The door is sturdy and strong. It does appear to be, it has sort of like these like encroaching mosses at its front gate that need to be removed for it to be pulled open. However, with the creak, you do open it slightly, and beyond is sort of like a black void.
Alright, that's
What kind of black void?
Can I stick my hand in it?
Like a wall?
It appears like a darkened interior, devoid of errant sunlight. However, upon closer inspection, there's no discernible detail.
Grudge?
There should be a temple around here, at least the ruins of it.
yes.
Is there writing?
This is all to say that this is important when we actually have the keystone in place.
Is it magical darkness? Is it
I
within the door, or is it?
take a copper out of my pocket, cast the light cantrip on it. Do you want me to try?
Crossing the courtyard
I-
towards the doorway. Again, it's cracked slightly as you used your full weight to pull it open.
Just like
Beyond it appears to be almost like the blackness of a hallway. That when you open it even further, light seems to almost like disappear into it.
Oh, like the
What do you
light
think?
ranges.
Can I use divine sense as we have this door open?
Yeah.
Is this hallowed unsacred?
What's the ranger?
60 feet, any creature not behind total cover, fiends, fae, celestials, undead.
I need the full list.
As an action, you can detect good and evil. At the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, fae, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So it's like a little homing beacon.
I will say that you don't sense any creatures in the direct vicinity that give off an aura. However, in a similar feeling that harkens back to the land of Ventil and Rothil, the ground is steeped in bloodshed, and it does give you this pervasive feeling of dread.
Do you have that lantern on?
It is not cursed
Yeah.
per se, but it requires a little bit of information for you to kind of get more.
Would you
Can
be alright
I
with
stick
with that?
myself halfway inside?
Yeah.
I hand you the lit copper coin, and then I light the lantern of reveal.
Yeah, I'm going.
Hoping the magical
I'll
light.
flip the coin ahead of us.
Do we think? Hold on. Do we think the temple is within this dark area? Would it be? Here? We're looking for.
If I look back out into the courtyard or like where we were, is there any other way in? It's just this is the only door. There's no other like side doors. There's no like holes in the wall big enough for us. There's no. This is the only.
There are a few like small, very small windows and vined, overgrown things that lead you up to these small slits in the wall. On the left-hand side, you see just a big part of the stone has crumbled away, leading to an alley that sort of shifts between them. But you were going in, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in. I just turn around one more time and wanted to
Sounds good.
look.
Could I
but
So how are we all arranged at the door?
I'm-
Because I would like to be in contact with the first person who goes in.
I'm back to back with Nuanen.
Okay.
Keeping her
I'm gonna
10
stay
or
close to
whatever,
you.
Her 12, whatever you
I think
call
I
that.
called you and you came up next to me.
I'm
As
walking
you
with
pass
Nuanen.
your hand through, you notice it's almost like a veil of darkness that you pass your hand through.
Alythia, can you still dispel?
Does it feel like anything?
I hand you a
Can I
glowing
dispel?
coin.
Sure.
In encroaching into the darkness, you see her body disappear.
Oh.
Beyond it, Nuanen, there's a brief moment where you feel almost like satin sort of drift off of your face and body before your vision clarifies, and you stand. I hate this.
I hate that DJ.
I know. You stand at the opening of a T-shaped chapel. The interior is sort of like bathed in a very eerie purple light. Broken pews flank either side of a central column that is delineated by sort of like this opening room that you're in. There's a room, and then beyond that is the main chapel itself. There are shrouded alcoves to either side, delineated by these beautiful stone pillars. At the center of the room itself, there appears to be an individual, or at least like the form of a person, who's sort of like absent-mindedly chanting like, flips a page. And you see there's at some of the pews there appears to be like softly drifting creatures that are sort of in watch of the situation that is in front of you.
You said it's a T-shaped room. Are we in the bottom of the T?
You're in there. Is anyone following her?
Yes, I'm
Street
with
behind
her.
Nuanen,
I'm directly
sorry.
next to her, yeah.
Sounds good.
I think I'm
Oh, I don't want to be left behind with odd face. Yeah.
I'm looking for him to come as well, I think.
Either
I'm
right
so
behind
bad
Grudj
with
or right
rankings.
behind Valenccya.
Yeah.
Whoever.
I'm sticking within 10 feet of you. For whatever may come our way.
Can I walk up to the chanting person and tap him on the shoulder?
Oh!
Why?
Why?
I said I was gonna be 10 feet within, but I think I tried to
So
stop you.
I will say the chanting person is at the end
Oh,
of
okay,
this about
okay.
100-foot chapel.
Let's try a strong wave.
Good
Let's try like
Christ.
You see, in the center, there is this beautiful stained glass motif that is sort of shrouded in this like pervasive lilac light.
What is the
There is a
picture?
depiction of a circular creature, sort of enthroned in gold filigree, with this central eye and a cat slit in front of it. These about 5 eye stalks that are armored off to either side, and it is enthroned in these striations of red and gold stained glass.
Its own changes.
Have I seen this before?
I'll give you a history check. However, at this point, you'll see the individual who is reading the book scoops it up in one arm and turns gracefully, his sort of boned fingers beginning to outstretch towards the stained glass image.
Is that a
And he starts in just like Gregorian chantingly enthralled.
Okay. Do we need to be worried?
Can I send a javelin at this guy?
Can I counterspell that?
What is he doing?
Nothing
As
good,
you guys are
probably.
filtering into this alcove area, you see a similar sight in front of you.
That's shitty.
Does anybody want to make a check or anything, or are we just going straight into
I will make a check.
Insight check?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
say
can I
this
see
was
what
hard.
the check?
I wanted to go down.
Okay, one at a time, children. One at
Can
a
we
time.
all
Can we
get
go
some?
around? I want something to drink.
Can I turn to Grudj and say, do you know what he's doing?
Give me a second for the DM to tell me what kind of check, and I might.
I
What's a
also
DM?
am concerned.
like right behind Nuanen's elbow,
I'm wondering if he noticed us and is now summoning his master.
Oh,
Right?
I don't know.
fucking
He
no.
didn't turn around. We could just say,
Okay,
we just could
somebody.
say-
Okay, so anybody wants to do that, roll an insight check. What languages do everyone speak?
What don't accent?
Elven,
Dirty 20.
Common, Elven, Giant, and kind of Sylvan.
Okay.
I don't want to say my
Dirty
name.
20 for my check. Common, Orc, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Common, Elven, Goblin.
Infernal common.
Um,
I got it.
Infernal, Abyssal, Common, Halfling, Undercommon.
Okay.
Not deep speech.
Okay.
Celestial, common, elvish, giant.
What
Sylvan.
languages do you know?
Celestial, common, elvish, giant.
Oh,
Sylvan.
Celestial, yeah.
It is a language that none of you understand.
Piss
Piss and vinegar. Vinegar and piss.
Does it sound similar to what I said on the boat when I was translating? Like a weird mix of all the Elvish and primordial?
It's not at all. It's discordant and chaotic, and the only real way to describe it is
Gross.
it is riddled with an insane fervor.
Gross.
I mean, I don't know what he's saying, but
I got a 6.
could I determine if what he's saying could greatly affect our immediate future?
You can make an Arcana check for anyone who is curious as to whether he's asking a spell. However, some people was making insight checks on what's going on. What are those numbers?
30, 20.
20, 17.
I got a 6, so I don't know anything.
He appears to be, other than you, enwrapped in a sermon. His robes denote some sort of cleric, and in looking at him, he has this bishop, I don't know, I guess priestly cap that is tall and pointed with a hollow circle in the middle. He is draped in robes, and his face, the face of a human, is very gaunt. You see his eyes, for the brief moment that you were able to see them, are that same sort of yellow with a blackened slit.
Okay, I'm gonna grab somebody. I'm gonna grab you.
Hello.
And I'm gonna yank you over to a place that is behind a thing between us and them, and then
I'm going to find a
let's-
pillar.
Let's just hide somewhere. with
Grab
it.
Alythia and Nuanen. Find a pillar.
Is there
Dax, find a pillar.
anywhere else to get through this room to somewhere else? Are there any other doors? Or a way out?
In the area that you guys are in currently, this sort of like holding area before you enter the main chapel, there is not.
I want to look at Uldan. Does it look like he's cool with this? What is he?
He
Giving
appears to be
off.
surveying the scene as well,
Unlike-
looking in the same direction at the alcoves on either side, and says, "In all my research, the chapel was supposed to be on the eastern wing. We are not in an organized cathedral. This is not the main entrance of Candlekeep."
After I find a place to hide, I'm gonna go back to the main door. I'm gonna peek my head out real quick, and I'm just
Wait,
gonna
Candlekeep?
see if there's
That
a courtyard out there.
It's
Or
a
not just Candlekeep, but
It's in the sink.
Yeah, I was like, you didn't mean Candlekeep, right?
Oh, sorry, Dragon.
Okay, that's what I was like. I was like, hold up. Is this Lord drop? I'm confused now.
Sorry, Nathan.
Looking through the doorway, even how cracked as it is not. It is a dust-steeped library.
I do not walk into the library. Can I bring my head back? Is it?
Where's the
Yeah.
library?
For sure.
Behind us.
So the courtyard turned into a library.
That is unfortunate.
Um,
That is unfortunate.
More fucking book.
How does... Well, I mean, the courtyard wasn't going to help us anymore anyway, was it?
I don't think that's the main issue.
That's not the main issue. The main issue is that we have been teleported from the entrance that was in the main courtyard to a temple of some kind that, according to our guide, does not exist.
If we all
It
went.
does exist.
just not here.
The chapel is in the east wing of Dragon's Pit.
So we were teleported to the east wing, is what you're saying.
Is the chapel right next to the library?
Then looks at the survey. We don't want our guests to know I'm here.
Can we interrupt time? What if we just?
Can we go out into the library?
With a 20 insight, does this guy know we're here?
He appears to be enthralled in the exaltation he's giving to his viewers, and as you can see, there appears to be these sort of small, floating, shrouded spheres
Can I-
that are in several of them.
Those are little nope spheres.
Can I use
Those
a
are
divine
little
sense
spheres.
here?
Those are very much little spheres.
Are aberrations on that list? Nope.
Nope. So nothing juicy pings back.
Not within the,
Just my
the
friend
circumference.
Peter.
This might be the only living thing that we can talk to here.
Right, that's why I was going to attack him on the shoulder.
There's a bunch of things.
Do you want to die?
You know.
Say hello if you think.
I think think it should be a little more forceful.
Yeah. What? Good
Maybe
cop, bad
maybe
cop.
with some rope and some running.
I thought you were afraid of death.
I am. But it's not going to be any safer in the library, I
What? It's books.
Could I look in the
By
library
a
and just
dragon
look?
in the
Are there
library.
things in
Shut
the
up.
library that
Books
I can see from
unsafe
don't think.
here.
You almost died at the last library you were in, so...
I'm not sure what's.
I'm
There
just
weren't
saying.
books there.
I think this whole place
Looking
is
into the
dangerous.
library, you're... Something feels wrong about this whole place. It is decrepit and ancient. There do appear to be a few windows. The windows, as you see, like just looking through them, lead to almost like a black void. The room itself is cloying at your very mind, and I need for you to make a wisdom saving.
Is this the... You looked
Are
into
you
the library?
within 10 feet of
I'm just saying
that?
that guy who's preaching obviously has been living here and surviving for a while.
How do we know he's
So if we
alive?
can convince him...
Wisdom saving throw.
Thank God I have +8 on that. 14.
14. The walls to your vision begin to melt, and they leave sort of like these striations of color
every time.
that start to flatten your gaze and almost like push your consciousness out of the room as you close the
Ooh.
door.
What are you staring? What is he staring at?
Don't go in there. Don't.
Does the door close?
It
Fabulous.
does.
Well,
I have a feeling
We have
that if
to-
we open that door again,
give me a different place.
it might be different.
Somebody
Do
else
we
get
want it
open
to
the
be
door.
different? Who are we trying to find? The owner of the castle?
I guess if I have to
Yep.
pick between.
I think the thing that they're worshipping probably has
Peter.
subject to do.
Uldon
Can
flips
you
to a
message
page in
him?
his
Could you message him?
arcane
Message the thing.
tone
The guy.
and begins to scribble down some more.
The guy. I'm gonna, okay.
Well, why don't we just go talk to him then?
I'm gonna stay hidden
Yeah.
and I'm gonna send a message
I'm gonna stay back to back
to
with
the
Peter.
creepy guy.
So you can have my
Okay.
boosty if you need it.
We haven't made any stealth checks, but I am actively
That's up to
hiding
you
now.
if you want to make a stealth check.
I think before I do the message, I'm gonna try to find like fuse or something.
I'm
to
not
hide
stealthing.
behind.
The faster we get this done.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
that too.
Okay,
Especially when you roll
20.
a 3.
20, sounds good.
Okay, I'm gonna send a message.
I got 16.
Hey, father.
I'm sorry, did you
I
say
don't know.
father?
He's a priest.
Oh,
Okay.
like.
We don't know what religion.
I don't know.
Just
Okay, how, I
assuming this
don't know how
man's
many you're supposed to
religion.
have.
25.
Is this
Uh,
okay?
I don't know who you are, but we had a warp welcome to your castle, and we're wondering if we could talk to your.
You're out. You're out.
To
dude.
your.
I mean, it's a cantrip.
If we can talk to your.
okay.
Keep going.
Jesus.
The room falls quiet as a sort of ambient sound of his chanting silence before he says,
You can't discern the direction of me.
"Our clergy grows by the day.
Oh, wait.
The all-seeing God, O Golden One, enthralled in light, has new bounty," and flings himself towards the clergy. "Go, my friends, seek out our new friend," and sort of like wisps at these individuals. You see the orbs begin to start moving and searching through the pews as they start turning directions towards you. I need stealth checks from everybody who wants to remain stealthy.
I'm gonna hide.
20.
Are we all hiding? Are we all?
Yep.
I'm stealth.
I was hiding from the beginning.
You're
Are you?
stealth.
I'm taking my cue off of you.
No.
Well, no, I mean,
You both
hold
hear
on.
a message.
Roll for stealth.
Please
Remember how
fucking
stealthy
hide.
Are you jumping behind something?
Yeah. I'm gonna try. I'm big, so we'll see.
Hey,
I'm not usually a very quiet jumper.
Still. I have 13.
better?
What did you get?
19.
Your dice work for everyone but me.
Oh, what is it?
20.
Yeah, I like
16.
nod at you and then I
19.
hide. 13.
17. We all remain stealth as the individuals begin to sort of prowl the room as the I guess mad cleric descends towards the center column of this vast chapel before saying, "Don't be scared. I know that devoting yourself to the incenses of the rapturous beyond can be so difficult at first. But I trust that if you lay yourself bare beyond the all-knowing God, his gaze will wash you, will save you."
Okay.
I don't like this
Can I
game.
interrupt? Can I interrupt a speech?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm gonna message Nuanen quiet while he's talking.
Sleight of hand.
What does he look like? This priest?
Like a gaunt human fellow whose eyes are amber cat.
A flash of genius for that.
Maybe if you stare at it some more, it'll be a different number. Just give it one last look.
That's
give
what I
it
do
one
when
last
I'm in the
ponder.
fridge trying to find something I want to eat and I keep
Close
lowering
it.
my expectations.
So,
Until you're just sitting there eating shredded cheese.
Cheese.
Or onion strings, like just plain onion strings for
Yeah.
salad. Yeah.
but
What
I
did you,
get
did you say you're messaging me?
I rolled a 3, but I get plus 14, so it's a 17.
17?
That's a good boy.
Okay. He doesn't appear to notice you as you're able to send a message.
Okay.
Where are you?
If I put the guy right next to you, would you kill him?
Do you want me to? I can't say that back, can I?
You can.
You can.
Do you want me to?
As
Yeah.
I look over at
Do
him.
you nod?
You nodded.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
little tree.
So
Jesus.
I'm gonna do a little spell.
I'm gonna look at Dax.
I'm still
And nod.
back to back with Peter in case
I nod back.
you get into some trouble.
I start pulling some stuff out of
I'm
my
gonna put my hand on my weapon. and look
of
at
my
you.
bag, and
I grab my own.
it's a little orb, and I whisper to it a little bit, and it splits into two. One of them goes and lands next to you, and the other one zooms up over the pew I'm hiding behind, and then zooms directly at it. And I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I just got my hand and I'm just staring at you.
It's a 15.
That failed, as he is shunted out of existence and appears directly in front of Nuanen.
As he's sort of like pushed back, like, "Gah!" before appearing in front of you. You see
Hello?
a maddened face,
We have to go to surprise round, please.
Hello?
aged by time. His like slack-jawed jowls hide these brown, like decaying teeth, and his eyes are these yellow, like insane, like orbs. Skin peeled back near like he can't blink, and he says, "There you are." I need everyone to roll initiative.
Cleave into him.
Okay.
That was
I
so
was-
cool!
I was going for a
Nathan, that was
surprise
so
round.
cool!
Can we have a surprise round?
Please, Mr. DM, can we have
Hey,
some
wait,
Like, I love
We'll
this.
find out.
That
We'll
it's
find
just
out.
like,
We'll find out.
You're my
I
backup.
really want one.
I think we lost our opportunity at that when we
not bad.
messaged him.
We'll go together.
Oh,
so
But
fun.
that's just me.
We'll
No,
find
no,
okay,
it's
that's
the
fine.
one. Sorry.
Okay.
It's the one.
Well,
There's a 9, you know.
Oh, I didn't even get a 9. You got a 7.
18, 19, 20, 21.
Shay, I like your friend.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, man.
Just chilling.
That was so cool. That was such a good moment.
I
Yeah.
really.
That was
I didn't
awesome.
want
I
to
didn't know
run
you could do
across
that.
the fuse. That's a new spell.
Ooh. Super cool.
Not something I made, but something that.
That's what we'll
Wizards
do
of
with
the Coast
Vander.
made.
We'll just
Yeah,
take
we'll
him
just
and
literally
put him
take
somewhere.
him. We will kidnap him. Good
You look
plan.
like a Patrick Star meme.
Hasn't
Chase
that been
Vander
that been the
and
plan the whole
push
time?
him somewhere.
We will just take him.
Honestly,
Oh my God.
First time I saw
So
that
sick.
spell,
What was that
Really?
thing?
it's called Vortex Warp.
You could just throw the people
What
at
the
me.
fuck is that?
I love it.
It's
It's
basically
awesome.
just
Magic.
force
That is
teleport.
so cool.
It's a Pokeball.
Yeah.
I'm so
I
into
think it's
this.
what's
Yeah.
I really like it. I've been waiting for a good chance to use it.
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
got
little
to.
tree.
If I knew where you were gonna send him,
Good one.
But I'd be ready to fly.
I mean,
That's
pulled
why
you
I
over
let
by
Dax
me,
know.
but-
I was like looking at Dax.
just
Y'all are
wanna stay
grasping at
within.
straws.
I want to stay within 10
Can I
feet.
also be able to attack him first?
Oh,
Can I
no,
also-
we're like, no, I just want to be within 10 feet of people. Yeah, to
Above
stay.
table.
And I might get to use my 7th level ability.
Some crazy.
Never come up in game yet.
Balls.
Why do they sound
Fuck yeah, I'm ready.
sunken?
Priest man is bad. He's all bad.
He's
Coach is like, no.
man. I don't like it.
Yeah, we're in
It's just like,
Don't.
Oh, okay.
Probably,
Oh,
yeah. It's probably been a little warped.
so essentially, oh no. Oh no, no, no.
I'm hoping that some spells come into account, but.
I have a feeling this guy isn't going to stab me with a knife. Let's just say that.
Oh, this guy again.
He might
He's probably a cleric.
He's more of a ritualistic dagger guy.
Oh, like a sacrifice.
He's more of a dead guy.
Yeah!
It'd be
Probably.
funny if he's just like a regular dude and you smack him with your
Okay.
axe, you just rip him in half.
Just down.
2 hit points.
Alright, you ready? 25 to 20.
20.
24.
24 for Alythia.
Oh, that's great to hear. That's really great to hear.
Ooh.
24,
That's really good. I'm really proud of all of you.
Who has one?
I do.
What's your dex?
Third.
Sorry.
Wait.
Plus
Yep.
3.
Plus 3.
Roll.
Or wait, no, that's the saving throw. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, it is 3. Yeah.
Roll for me.
Just. Yeah. 17.
Okay, you're going first.
That is
2015? This evening on CNN. 2015? 10 to 15? 15, 10? What? 10 to 5?
9.
8.
7.
Holy crap.
I had
Who has
advantage.
9? Peter?
I'm guessing we didn't get a surprise round then.
I have
9. What'd you get?
8.
8.
7.
He did kind of know.
9, 8, 7.
I haven't gone yet.
What's your
Natural
number?
Wait, you're 7?
I'm 7.
You don't have an initiative bonus?
5 to 0?
Plus 1, so I have a 2.
2?
I guess if you gotta get a 1 on anything.
It doesn't deter. You know, sometimes though, like people who
Yeah,
are
because
going-
those wisps aren't going to be a
Wargamers.
problem at all.
Nope.
Those
How
windows
many are
better
there?
not go into my
We're not about to
body.
be driven insane.
All of the pews are full. No.
I better not.
After the walls
You can say
melted in
that's
the
cooler than
library. I'm
usual.
like,
Okay.
400 wisps.
I
Just
wanna
I just promised your mom I'm bringing you back. I just promised your mom I'm bringing you back.
we gotta, if we kill the dangers, then
Anyone
they
know
won't be
bleach?
around anymore.
Dangers camp.
No shit.
Peter, very astute. Get to
Wow.
murdering.
But I've
Even
got a
I'm
tuning
not
fork.
smart.
Get to murdering. They teach you that in the Lord's
We don't
Alliance.
have
When
it.
in
Really
doubt,
good at
murder it out.
murdering.
It's like, well,
Keep being
you
good
could
at that.
Thank you.
if you take some more levels in cleric.
It do be one of my specialties.
I want to take 1 level in Ranger all the way at the end.
It do be
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
Yeah. I know.
You and that cat.
Aw.
Look at you.
I really
You're
want
bonding.
I'm sorry.
I mean, they only
Yeah, I
lived together
had
for
to
how
pick her out.
long?
She's just remembering.
I'm gonna go potty.
Yeah, you picked the cat.
Yeah, man, I was there on adoption day.
It was your shawl.
God damn it.
Yeah.
The shawl that chose.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Probably.
I'm not sorry.
DPK.
Everyone leaving the
Now
table
we're
every
sticking.
2 seconds.
Some
Some of us have to pee, okay?
Gotcha.
Restroom, other such thing.
Well, here, let me get a battle map figured out first.
Sure.
Okay.
I need a
We have wet.
I was gonna
towels.
ask if I could get to him anyways, though.
We have dry ones.
Well, now
which you
everybody
can
can because he's within 10 feet of like all of
God
us.
damn!
I just need to know how many
Really?
wisps there are, so
She
I can
thought
decide
it.
whether or not I'm below my 5th level or not.
That's what she was laughing at. Don't pretend it
Just
was
trying to
anything
take out
else.
as many as I can.
It might not be a bad idea to wait till they kind of group up near us.
No, because I have this special thing. If there's
Yeah,
5 or less,
I made a butt ton of
We
them.
didn't
Oh,
know
I
how to
see.
Okay.
I know what you're talking
if
about.
there's 5 or less, I'm going to give it a shot.
Honestly, that spell really only good against a bunch of enemies.
That's exactly why.
Right.
Because it's not that big a deal against any our specific little god friend.
Which, you know, it'd be nice if he didn't, you know, like crawl out of the stained glass, you know, that would be not cool.
Yeah, because that wouldn't be foreshadowing at all.
Guys,
There was gesticulation towards the stained glass.
I'm gonna need you to stop right now and think only positive thoughts. And stop manifesting all the shittiness.
Just imagine,
You heard
You
the
just
woman,
might-
only think about thoughts.
the rooms appear to be
Positive.
random, maybe?
Positive thoughts.
I mean, chapels and libraries
positive
feels
thinking.
very random.
Positive thoughts.
So there's a possibility that this is just the boss room.
That we just accidentally walked into.
Right. I don't know if it is, but
Whoops.
it could be.
All right, who's died? I left the table for a moment.
I'm dead.
You dead?
Yeah, pull dead.
Actually,
That's
you're
dead.
the only one left.
Oh God, how did that happen?
It was,
That fucking.
No,
You
I
gave
just
me a
want to
rocking.
irritate you.
You gave me a rocking chair. Of course.
I want to see like what we just did to anime.
I didn't give it to you,
Just
but
me and
like
my
sure.
aura.
Like all of us standing beside pillars. You
this
look
is
at
the
me.
last chair
I
available.
look at
I
Max,
feel
it's
like
just-
that's
it's
not
so
my fault.
cinematic.
I didn't tell you
And then
this,
I
Abby,
pressed
but
it.
before
That
you got
was
home
so
last
cool.
night, I
That
laid
was
on the
cool.
couch
That
and I
was
just
really
hear
cool.
boom, and I was like,
I
oh
wanted
no,
to
what
show
happened?
you
I
that.
jumped up and the
I
chair
was
was
like,
on the
it's
ground.
either gonna be a
The
fight
cat had
or
tipped
it's
it
gonna be a
over
fight.
backwards.
The water thing was cool too.
Good job, though, man.
This whole episode.
And I
is
walked
like
over and she was
super-
sitting on the back of it.
really
This
like
is now the
I
bottom.
really
She
like
like,
the water.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was gonna be a puzzle where like
This is what I
I
wanted.
let go of the thing, it starts to come down, so I need to do something or somehow finagle holding it still so that it stays up. But then Dax was strong enough to
Right. I actually,
hold it up. I am.
Could have held the rod.
I was impressed.
I had the rod
Please.
too, so like in an emergency I could have held the door open with the rod. But I also, that spell I used on him, it works on allies and there's no saving throw if you are willing.
Want to go?
To
But
do what? Go to the ethereal place?
No, it's
No,
it's just, you just teleport them from one place within 90 feet to
Transpose.
another place within 90 feet.
It's like a non-transposition
would you
spell.
pour me a small
Well,
glass
not
of
spell.
water?
It's just an ability.
Right. Honestly, Vortex Warp is probably one of my new favorite spells.
It's benign transposition, but with a better range. It sounds like,
Right.
and it's spell cost.
And it's the best, yep.
It's like Nuanen.
I don't know if I can do it on myself though. I think it's only for other people.
I actually just heard that they came on my sister's shuffle today when we were driving back from the hotel.
I feel like I watched
Oddly
Hairspray.
enough.
Okay.
For some reason that's.
I heard about him before. Wanted to know
Yeah, another creature, so I can't use it on myself.
He's a love machine.
So-
He makes me dizzy. Do.
You guys are in here. This is the alpha.
Okay.
And these lines here, do they represent like walls or
Yes.
Bordery thing.
are they like waist highs? Or are they like full walls?
So those are full walls. So your vision of
Just
the
full
space
walls.
is only through this doorway.
Okay, so I'd be
So this is the doorway.
right
What was
here.
the what was the
was I
range
here
on that
then
thing?
looking at
90
you? I
feet.
don't know.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know where I am.
Wherever
I don't
new
know.
You
one.
probably would be right here on the other side.
Alrighty.
And bad guy is,
Put me about
Put
behind
you-
her. Yeah.
Where's Dax?
and I would have pulled you with me,
Yeah.
so you'd be over here
Okay.
somewhere.
Grudgy poo.
Grudgy? Where does Grudgy want to be?
Where's grudgy?
Grudgy.
I'm
Where's
next
the
to
mayfly?
Nuanen. I'm
Next
near
to
to
Nuanen?
I'm near
I was like,
to
and
Nuanen.
I think I'm near you
Do
two.
you want to be next to the bad man?
Not particularly.
Daxy. This is
Daxy.
Daxy.
Is that what you wanted to be
Uldani.
like?
What does Uldani do?
I
Does
feel
he
like he
quiver
would
in
I'd
his
probably be with
booties?
you three.
I mean,
I was like, he's probably standing behind you.
quivering in my aura.
Yeah,
Quiver, boy.
he's never felt good in his life, and when he
And
stands
he's
next to you,
feeling kind of weird.
it's like, wow, I've never
What
felt.
is this feeling?
good.
So
Am
sudden and new. Oh no.
That was me.
We're not gonna get
Fireball
copyrighted.
your
It's gotta
whole
be the
team?
actual.
No, I'm lending my delicious +5 to
Is
him.
this somebody's?
He chills in my aura.
I hate his guts.
He can have some of my aura, some of my
Is yours?
juicy
I thought it
aura.
was yours. I thought it was your.
No, I had a clear.
Pretty kind.
Yeah,
you got a
yeah.
soda
he's just-
afterwards.
Yeah, and then I put it away.
Oh, okay.
Sink.
TT?
I don't know what that is.
Titty?
I think it's by.
Did you bring me a Dr. Pepper?
No, that was for me.
Let's do this for
No.
cinematic reasons.
Oh.
Okay, so where's the guy?
He's a pink dice.
Also, is there a bunch of orbs coming
Or
after
he's
us,
just
too?
gonna transform
There are,
into
for
the ball.
sure.
Oh, so he's not right in front of me?
No, he is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably right there.
Wouldn't that be
No.
Oh, I'm
terrifying?
facing down.
He's definitely not in front of the open door.
Okay.
Oh, I would love one. Just a little extra caffeine.
Actually, could I also indulge in one? Thank you.
God. Oh,
I was like, there's also like this
I
tweeter
bought
that we
them
need
for
to
this
finish.
occasion.
oh, that's delicious. Thank you so much. I just need a little pep in my step. Well,
A little pepper
Dr.
in my
Pep in
stepper.
my step.
A little pee pop in my stew stop.
No.
A little poop in my stew.
No!
Culturally, we could not
Poop on the
not
stoop.
do that.
Thank you so much, Abin.
Thank you.
It's a poopy stoop.
My-
Poopy stoop.
My
poop,
beautiful
poopy stoop.
papoosha.
Poopy stoop.
If you could never do that again, Eli, that'd be great. Thanks.
My beautiful papoosha.
Okay, you guys do have a
I
surprise.
hate you guys.
Fuck
Yeah! That's the only time I've ever been okay with rolling a 2.
Get the last hit.
Yeah.
If he ain't dead by the
Surprise
time he gets
round?
to me, we're doing something else.
Oh dear Christ.
I hope he murders. What? What did you say?
One more time, Rue?
I said, I hope we murder this man.
I thought you said I hope he murders someone.
Yeah,
But I was
I
like,
said
I mean,
too.
we got
I was
diamond, so I guess.
I guess we need some excitement.
Oh, no. This is good.
Okay.
This is good.
You almost drowned today.
Technically, he knew
That's
of
where
our presence.
that's where the question is drawn. So the words as for surprise as stated are any character or monster that doesn't notice a threat is surprised at the start of an encounter. Which means that it should not know of your presence at all until the encounter starts.
But did
Which-
he?
He knew the
He knew there was
sculpting
people
it.
here.
But did he know we were a threat?
Well, he couldn't actually tell where the message was coming from.
But he knew it was
But
around.
he knew you were here.
Right.
Well, I could have been anywhere. I could have been
It doesn't
a
matter.
million miles
It's
away.
aware.
Hunter's right, that's how the rules
Yes.
read.
You gave up your spot. However, you guys do have like kind of the drop on him. Oh, this is like hard.
Straight
Just do what
D20
you
roll?
want.
Do a
Do what
straight
you
luck
want.
roll?
It's
Yeah,
okay if you don't want to give it to
Technically,
us.
he's not surprised.
I wouldn't say he's
Okay.
surprised. based
That's
on
fine.
everything.
That's fine. We don't need to.
However, you guys, do have a couple people before him. So I'll say let's just do the initiative.
I mean, the fact
For
that he's
this
next
one.
to us is
I
already
will,
great.
however, as a DM, go over surprise and make sure I know because this is kind of a one that's on the fence sort of a situation. And also, that was cool as hot fuck. And
Yeah, it
you
was.
did get that turn to get that off, so I mean that's kind of part of the surprise anyway. So start of the round. Alythia is up. Nuanen's on deck. Something special after that.
Okay.
Flat.
I am immediately going to draw my rapier, cast green flame
Don't you get
blade.
the hell over here? Oh, I mean, I got all my pieces and bits and bobs over here.
I'ma run behind him and stab him with my rapier.
Sounds Gucci. Awesome. Great.
Stab
Love the shit out of it.
Loving the shit out of it.
Because I'm around the back, I have advantage, right? Yeah? That's
Yes, if you're,
Around the
if you're
back.
flanking, you do.
that's
Mm-hmm.
because I'm opposite
Yes.
an ally is flanking, correct?
For sure.
Okay.
Flanking and cranking.
Does 25?
You don't need to end that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that.
Does a 72 hit? I'm
100%.
just curious.
It's
got it.
it's
You got it.
disappointing because like the amount of damage that I do is gonna be nothing compared.
Yeah.
to
That's a
great.
708 to hit.
Oh, but I also have green flame blade because I cast
There you
that.
go. Yeah.
There's
So it's okay. So it's 1d8 plus 4. Fuck. Okay.
Ah, was that
So
with
5
advantage?
plus. Fuck off.
You have advantage.
Nope. Give me this one.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
Doing a bit.
Yeah.
Doing a bit.
Does it do additional damage to the target you
D8,
hit?
fire D8.
Spreads to another
Sorry.
target if it's in
I
range.
think we all are.
So
So
it
it
does.
doesn't do any extra damage.
It's 1d8 fire damage and then 1d8 plus 1 fire damage to the second
You
target.
can have this back.
Is what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay,
if
so
I
it's
can
weapon
read it.
damage
That's
plus the
fine.
After a
1d8.
1,
There's the weapon spell
Okay,
casting
this one.
melee creature 5 feet in front of
Thanks.
I haven't used this
Honey,
yet,
honey
so
stuck in my head.
on a
Honey,
hit, the target suffers
Love
weapons,
me,
attacks,
baby.
normal effects. You can cause
Honey,
green
honey.
flyer to leap from the target to a different
I know,
creature
I
of your
love
choice
that.
that you can see within.
Yeah.
The second creature takes the fire damage. Fire damage
What's
equal
the
to
range
yours.
on that? 30. Oh, it's 5 feet within 5 feet of your original target.
Right. So I can't.
Yeah.
So that's not going to hit anyone else.
I don't even
Not
know.
unless
It's
it's
an
yours
extra
is it 55.
At the 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 fire damage to the target hit. So I
So it's
do
2d8.
get.
You
So I
get
do
two
get
extra
another
d8.
d8.
Right, and at 11th level, that goes up to 2.
Oh, nice!
Cool.
Hey.
8 plus 5. 13 damage. 8 is fire.
Did you add your...
What did you say?
Does this fall out?
I
13.
hit him for 13
points. Okay, sounds
damage.
good.
8 is fire, if that matters.
She did.
Ooh,
put
I like
two
fire
of them
damage.
on the first D8.
Does that ever fall
Is
out?
he like maybe concentrating on a spell?
No. Sounds good. I'm gonna eventually stop using the words "sounds good."
No, I like it.
Would you like to describe your rapier slash or whatever?
Sure. Yeah.
I on you as I watched you.
Just like excited to like be able to do something and know what the hell is going on. I pull out and as it comes out of the sheath, it lights with green flame. I run over behind him and stab for like a chink, but I don't know if he's actually wearing armor. But I'm assuming he's wearing like papal clothing instead. Like
He has a chain shirt underneath, but yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna stab him right in the back.
Sounds good. As it slips between the chain shirt and punctures him, you hear him sort of scream out. No need to be so incisive. I'll get to all of you in due time. Bonus action movement?
Oh shoot, how much did I use to run behind him? Move right here.
So 5,
5,
10, 15, 20.
No, you
50.
can go
Wait, wait,
diagonal.
Oh, diagonal.
But still,
Can you
20,
go over people
5,
or like
10,
squeeze by other people?
15.
15? Okay.
That's how much you use of her.
Can you squeeze by other people on a space or no?
If you are allied with
yes.
them.
I'm gonna oh shoot, Grudj is gonna move.
Why?
Because she's about to fireball you.
What you got? Lady?
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to walk towards Val.
You know what?
Sounds good. Are you
How
leaving
far-
his
how far is
I think I
range?
get another
3 blocks.
Are you leaving his range?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Come into my
Um,
delicious aura.
just to
You're
here?
almost there.
As you turn, you see he has this sort of like orb in one of his hands that appears to be a small figurine of whatever god this person venerates. As you turn, he pulls it in his hand, and you see, since you're right in front of it, this warhammer begins to make form. This long iron warhammer. As he turns, his full body, he pulls like an arc around him to try and hit you in the chest.
I was getting old man vibes, and now I'm not so sure.
I'm getting buff old man vibes. I just got a club.
Val's like,
How
I'm
old is
getting
he?
beholder minion vibes.
That looks really heavy.
Celestial?
Stop trying to pick people up in churches.
Hey, you religious type?
devout, huh?
Hey, baby, you read books?
Hey, baby,
Does
we gotta work on
16
it.
hit?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
sounds good.
I read books.
What's a level 9 smite on it?
I know.
Said the wizard.
What was to hit?
It was
That's 11 points of bludgeoning damage as he smashes into the side of your
14.
chest and says,
Oh,
With
you're
the-
dead.
yeah.
Sorry.
"Oh, we have blessings. A burgeoning congregation," as he looks to all of you in the room.
That's it.
You moved. Sounds Gucci. Perfect.
Gucci,
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Yep.
Nuanen's up!
I'm going to rage and hit him.
Oh, there's a
Sounds good.
number of those little guys.
Yeah. Maybe we can just shut the doors though.
Are there doors?
There's
I don't
doors
know.
there.
I'm
isn't
hoping there's
Goodbye.
doors. Goodbye! And you just close the door on them. They're
Also,
not gonna see you
feel free,
again.
y'all,
Oh,
to be
never,
as descriptive
never.
as possible in what you're doing. Just go for it.
There's some
All right.
door
Go
flips.
full ham. I don't care.
Go ham.
We go
Go
half
ham,
ham?
girl. Go ham.
So that's,
That's the only
27
rule.
three quarters.
You either gotta go full butt ham or no ham at all. What?
Okay, 27 to hit.
Hell yeah, that hits.
What other kind of ham is there?
Reckless?
Faux
Faux
Oh, I totally forgot. No, I didn't though. I'm
Gotta
raging,
remember.
but I'm not recklessing.
Tofu.
Yeah, I said I was raging. Yeah,
It hits,
yeah, I did.
yeah.
Okay.
Roll damage. Hell yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. I was like, yeah, I said it. So that is
I just gotta
9.
survive.
9 plus 6 plus 3, and then I don't know what you add up. What
Rage is +3.
is
So
plus 3?
the
So
plus is 9. +9.
Oh,
for
okay.
damage.
So
Do you
yeah.
use do you have like a book that you normally have the front 2 pages of
Yeah, I just yeah.
You can keep
It's
a
my
running
one.
tally of just the number to add, and then
Yeah,
it's,
and raging is that's the plus 3
Right.
I
It
think
used to be a +2, but I think it went up to +3.
because it's not in there, is it?
that really helps because
Like
I
it's
used
not
to
already
play.
accounted for.
It's not
I
on
did.
there, but it's labeled under the rage.
Right.
I used to play a
Okay,
gunslinger
so-
and I have to keep track of bullets and reloads, and I would always do it on a separate sheet.
So what I have then is 9 plus 6 plus 3 fire damage plus the 3 for raging. That's pretty
So
good.
9 plus 9 is 18, 21.
21.
3 of it's fire.
Yeah, 9 plus. Yep, 9 plus 6 plus 3 plus 6. Yeah, 12.
We got a lot of little floaty guys coming in soon.
Yeah, but he's in here.
Can you give me a little flavor here? How do you strike?
Sure. Can I step on his foot to keep him in place and then swing
His
the axe?
robe, fuck
Or
yeah!
his robe. So I step on his robe to keep him in place, and then I like swing the axe around like that and go down right on his shoulder, like next to his neck.
Oh, perfect.
Step.
Bringing it down, a grievous wound indeed, as it lands 3 inches deep into his shoulder. He's turned the other direction, so he lets out a spittle of blood into presumably the front there.
Your face.
And swinging the axe, when it swings, that's when the flames
before it
ignite.
bursts with flame
Yeah.
and cauterizes the wound immediately.
Ooh.
Okay.
Grievous wound,
Great
not
for
doing well.
amputation.
Go on ahead. You got 2
Okay.
attacks?
Yep, and I'm still standing on his cloak.
Sounds good.
Okay, flavor-wise, right? The axe, you know how it's kind of coaly and looks like it's really hot?
Mm-hmm.
You know how when you blow air on coals? When you're swinging it, it's getting oxygen.
Lights the embers up. Oh yeah. I like that.
Little amberies.
That is an 11 to hit.
Ooh.
Ambitious.
11 does
One.
not hit.
Nope.
Ambitious.
What?
Yep.
Yeah,
And I don't think I get anything with rage for.
As
for
you're
hitting.
not able to
No.
pull out in time
Not unless you're
before,
reckless.
with sort of a crunch, your axe comes back into your hand, but you don't have enough time to strike. As you hear movement in the room, I know what's happening. I'll let you know in a little bit. And then it is the individual's turn. As you pull back, he says, "My child,
No.
I can help you. I can help all of you. I can save you if you'd just listen." And he touches you on either side, blood on his fingertips. And he's going to
counterspell.
cast Hold Person. You're within range.
Oh yeah, easy.
For sure.
Right.
Sounds good. As his magic leaves from his fingertips and he begins to grab onto your shoulder.
You slapped
His
a
eyes
spell
wild as he looks into you,
My spell slot.
near pleading for
on,
some
dude.
sort of salvation.
My fourth level.
That's his turn. After his turn, he gets his reaction back. After them, it is going to be.
Okay.
Oh, counterspell. No.
Make sure you mark off your reaction.
Oh, I did.
Whole person probably.
Well, you don't need to mark off your reaction.
No, my rage.
Oh,
But it
okay.
was
What
not.
happened? We held
yeah.
her and then give
Well,
you
the only
His hand is having me standing next to
He's
The
gonna
only bad thing
cast.
about it
No,
is
he is
that-
not.
all melee
No.
attacks on a person that's affected
No
by
touch.
whole person are critical hits.
Oh no! Get out of here, you! Stop that! How do they know we're over here?
I mean,
ourselves.
besides your
It's not
friend
the
that
screaming,
screamed in
yelling.
pain.
Well,
As
how do we know
pressing
they're
around
friends?
the corner is a small basketball-sized gibbering aberration, green scaled flesh with eye stalks sort of holding up
Oh no!
a little wimple and a mouth that's drooling and gibbering some sort of chant.
Did you say a wimple?
Yeah, a little wimple.
Okay. Let me confirm. A wimple?
That is absolutely ridiculous.
He's in church. He's got to wear his church wimple.
I hate it. I love
A wimple is like a little dunce hat, right?
It's like the Middle Ages.
I'm gonna Google it. Hold on.
it. I think we broke Eli. I think that's the best part about
It's
this.
a floating hat.
It's like a ball
It's
with
wearing
big
a-
eyes
it's wearing
and
a
a mouth, and it's got little tentacles with eyeballs.
Okay.
It's got
It's
the
got a
wimple.
hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like this.
For sure.
Oh, wimple.
Oh, and
Nice-
then look
nice
up a
flare.
gazer. That's what we're fighting.
Yes. They're not great.
Okay.
I like.
Perfect.
I love that.
So
Yeah, those
it's
things.
gonna do.
Is that what we're finding?
You see two of its eye stalks are gonna kind of like assess the situation in the
a tiny
room.
naked person.
And I'll say Valenccya and Nuanen, it's gonna shoot 2 rays at random at you guys.
Are these magical type rays that would be considered a magical type effect?
Yeah, for
spells.
sure. But they're not spells.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
Valenccya, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Nuanen, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as
I'm
well.
pretty sure you'd succeed even if you rolled a natural one.
I don't need any of that manifest.
And you're gonna hear him sort of be like, them sort
I'm
of
so
like,
sorry.
yes, the one-eyed god, yes, as it shoots the rays off. The other one's going to use its bonus action to move its movement to here. And is going to shoot 2 rays, one at Old Don, one at Peter.
Put me back over there.
Oh, sorry, where were you?
Like,
Oh,
push
you were
me
right here. I
across
rolled
the
you
table.
across the board. Sorry. Oh,
Did it run by us?
oh.
It flew
Wow.
by for sure.
Ran by Peter for sure. It's out of your range.
I'd say it would stay within range though, so move it back like one.
I got
little.
3.
A 3? Does not help you. No, I'm so sorry.
Dirty 20,
I'm
yeah, I'm
20
one square
saves
forward.
you.
One square forward.
The sort of dazzling ray that shoots your direction leaves starlight in your eyes, and you are charmed now.
God
by
damn
the
Dang it, I
creature.
have counter.
However, as an elf, you cannot be charmed.
Counter
You have
charm is
advantage
for
against
spells,
charm
isn't it?
effects.
She has
Yeah,
advantage. She has advantage.
So roll to save again.
Charm, yeah.
You know what a charm is. That's my girl.
That is, where is it? A 13?
13 is saved. Just saves.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Okay. As the other one preps its eye rays, it's sending one at Old Don and one at you. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a saving throw?
Yours is a wisdom saving throw. His is
Plus
going
5.
to be a dexterity saving throw.
Plus 5.
I save for sure.
13.
13 does save. As a similar sort of
We're all like skin of our teeth.
blackened ray sends that someone sent in your direction sends to your direction. A ray of frost sent Uldan's direction hits harmlessly into the wall and cackling fills the space as you hear one other one racing its direction towards.
These things suck.
And it is going to send rays towards.
Our gal down.
I'd say Alythia, and then who's this one?
Grudge.
Alythia and Grudj.
Alrighty.
Alythia,
right here.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Grudj, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is
Because I
it
am
plus a
tired.
charm?
Yours is not.
Okay.
Wait, no, it is not. Yours is not.
Oh wait,
Because I am
Plus
raging,
five,
can I
plus
use
five.
Spirit
Wisdom?
Shield as a reaction?
you have advantage
not a damage
against charm
effect.
effects.
Yeah, we did that.
We did that.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she's good.
That's what
Never
saved
mind.
it. It is only for damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this isn't an
It's a
attack.
help.
This is a beam.
Oh, okay, okay.
13?
Yeah.
Okay, you save. Just for that hair.
Yeah, I know.
18.
You save as well. As these nonsensical nuns begin to take
Yay, squishies!
to the room. Alright,
We
that's
did
their
it. That's
turn. After them, it is Peter, then Grudj, then Val. Peter, what are you doing?
None of these get to go?
Not yet.
It doesn't matter. We can't see
Oh,
what's
you don't know what's going on
Don't
yet.
ask.
Oh.
Don't ask.
Well, I just knew that.
You don't know.
They're doing their thing.
You're like the kid who's like, you
Sorry.
forgot to turn in our homework.
Shut
Shut up, Victor, shut up.
I'm going to,
Don't remember the rest
If
of
you'll
that.
notice, they're a different color. than the others.
Yes, they're gold. That means they're
He's got a
friendly.
choice. Yes,
I'm gonna fly
that's,
over
I
here.
like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're
They're
allies.
friendly.
My cauldron would have followed me.
Your cauldron is not here.
I brought it with.
Oh.
Of course I brought it with. It's
How-
a spell component.
Oh. Are you making cheese in it?
How did you teleport the cauldron here?
You put it in your
I
bag.
just grabbed it. Brought it with me.
You held one of its hands.
It's its own thing.
Is it not a creature?
No, it's like its
If
own
it's an item,
big-
then I could bring it with me.
Yeah, that is carried with you.
You wear it
Only
like a
person.
hat.
Unless
Yeah,
it walks
unless you were
itself,
like
and
attached
in
to
which
it
case we'd have
while
to-
Unless you-
grabbing,
Yeah.
which was not under the what I understood.
It went
It's
with
okay.
your mom.
Like we can talk about it, but I was under the impression you were leaving your cauldron behind because it's.
Why
doesn't
would you
make
be
any
under
sense.
that impression? I needed to cast spells.
Is it your like focus?
You have other spellcasting like ways
Foci.
to do it. You
Foci.
casted spells before you had the cauldron.
Right, but
The
the
walking
spell I
cauldron.
wanted
Focus.
to use
No,
uses the
I just
cauldron.
totally did.
You can still use your pot to
Makes
do
my
it.
brain hurt.
I mean, I guess if you allow that, sure. I'll use
I'm
the
thinking the giant walking cauldron didn't come with you.
It can't hold our hands.
No.
No.
Terrifying.
And also,
I
it was
wouldn't hold
like
his hand.
that was not brought into the conversation around like teleportation either.
circle, yeah.
Like it's a huge thing you have to keep track of. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. I will use the pot I have on my belt then.
Okay.
Okay.
Belt pot activate.
That just means that it's probably doing that thing where it runs across the plains.
It can run across
I can-
the plane.
It didn't go with your
It,
money?
it followed us from Succumber all the way to...
We're gonna get to that. You guys don't know.
Okay,
What
that's
are you
right.
doing?
Alright, cool beans.
Is that the same freaking one I've rolled every time?
You need to use a different dice, my dude.
Yeah, so the same thing that you've all seen before, which is like a clear slime with a little sun inside,
Yummy.
appears, and I'm gonna launch it here, and it fills the space with a warming glow, and it's
You
sunlight.
see several of the wimpled gazers begin to look towards it and go. Distraction.
Whoa!
Roll, Ray.
So all allies within 30 feet are under the effect of Bless.
Hey!
Hey.
Fuck,
I'll take
yes.
it.
I'm an ally. How
Oh,
far?
and 30 feet.
Unless
If you're behind total cover, it doesn't work because you have to be within the sunlight.
Okay.
Well, we're not in total cover no more, so.
What does bless you?
We were
Plus
just-
D4
Oh, I was,
saving
yeah,
throws
because we
or
were
attack
because we were
rolls.
far enough behind them. Yeah.
Anything else?
That.
And he wasn't in front of us, yeah.
Oh, I should have moved before I cast the spell.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a chance.
Take a
Take a
chance
chance.
on me.
Take a chance on now.
That's what I was trying to do, but then it didn't
Actually,
happen.
the
Who's
range
nearest
of
you?
One of the gazers.
Yep.
Take a chance, take a chance.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's
good.
fine.
It is gonna send an I-beam your way.
It uses those as
I
like attacks.
forgot that their names are gazers, and I thought. I was like, that's a
Well,
word.
Gaze.
I mean, okay. Actually, it's gonna attempt to bite you.
I thought
Okay.
I made that word up for a second.
Gazer?
But I was like, oh wait, that's what they call it.
Oh shit.
That's a
If it
16 to
bites
hit.
you.
That misses.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes.
Actually, my AC is at hardy 21 at the moment. Or
Shit.
was when
That's-
I exited, but now that I have no allies, it's back down to 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
But
What a
yeah,
higher AC
That's
than
impressive.
me.
Do you have anything else?
that's it.
Damn.
Perfect. The end of your turn. Grudge is up. Alexis is on deck.
Yeah, Grudge, get
What
it.
you doing, Grudge?
Okay, how many enemies are visible currently? 5.
4.
Oh, 4.
Because
Who's
the
the
yellow.
pink
And we can't
Pink
see
dots.
any of these
Oh,
things.
you. Might be
I
able
would
to
give
see
you a
it.
perception check.
Okay, make a perception check.
I think.
Oh, Jesus.
Killed one.
Can't do that.
That is
Good
a
luck.
Finger of
12.
God.
12. You do see from the ones that are not completely obscured, so that one closest to you,
This one here?
Yep, and the other one in the pew over there. Nope, not that one. That one. You can see those two.
Okay.
Underneath the pews, you can see their feet sort of skittering around. These appear to be different creatures. They have their own robes, and the one that you can see closest to you, it's sort of peeking over the pew, almost hiding, and it has a similar huge eye, but this one is like speckled. It's yellow with these green speckles and that same black slit. It appears to be cowering, looking at the battle.
Okay.
I've used one of those before.
Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the nuclear option. So, I am going to move myself 5, 10.
It's a wall.
Yeah.
Is this a wall?
It's a wall.
But I was told I could see this.
Yeah, Grudj is here. This is
What?
a wall.
These are walls right here. We can only
Yeah,
see
I was
here.
imagining that you saw it through the
Stepped out.
doorway. I'm sorry, I can't see you.
This is Grudj.
You have to move to see it.
I have to move to see them.
Yes. You can see that one right there though.
The gold
Yeah, you
boy.
would be able to see this one.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah, was it not clear at the wall?
No,
You
I
said
just
it at the very
misunderstood.
beginning.
Because you said, I didn't know that, because you pointed him out, and so I was like, oh, I can see because this must be a clear space.
No, I'm
I thought you
No,
were
that's
more
okay.
It's like
I
it's
thought
a
you were
wall.
closer in.
Okay, no, that's just, it's not necessarily going to change my turn, though. Okay, so I've got 5 targets.
What you doing, Grudgy?
I feel like I know what you're doing.
I know. I feel like I know what you're doing too. And
Just
Honestly,
do
Is it magic
You're gonna
missile?
do it?
Is
If I
that
notice
I'm into
something
it.
that is
Do
powering,
it. Just do it.
I probably
Well, it's
would
not useful
save
against
it
the
for
big guy.
last.
It's just the one. But it's a 5th level spell for that.
Depends on if you want to conserve.
Yeah.
Screw conserving. It's not like we got a big battle after this or anything.
Yeah, it's
No,
not like
I
you guys
know.
don't know where you are or like how it works or anything.
I thought we were in hell.
We could put up a dome and take a long rest after this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally. That's not
For
a
sure,
problem.
I think this is a smart idea.
You also don't want me to have a 5th
I don't
level
know.
spell
I have
available.
no opinions about
Sure.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. You just got a chapel, man.
There's a chapel here.
With a big
Or
stained
chapel.
glass,
A
terrifying
bunch of
picture.
evil nuns that float and have bunches of eyeballs.
Aren't they cute?
Aren't all nuns evil?
I'm going to save it until I have a bigger target. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at 2nd level.
Deco!
This is what I'm imagining.
Aki!
On this guy right there.
Is it a ranged spell attack?
It is a ranged spell attack, but I have, I think the range is up to 90 feet, and I have Warcaster.
Does the Warcaster get rid of the...
We've
disadvantage?
played this before, but I don't remember.
Look it up.
Because I'm not sure if it
Advantage
does.
on con saving
Or is it
throws to
spell
maintain
save?
your concentration on a spell when you take damage. You perform the somatic bonus. You can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action. Targets only one creature.
Gotcha. Sounds great.
Yeah, so I can use it as a reaction. So it is.
It would just be disadvantage because it's close range.
Okay.
It's close proximity.
Well,
It's the same as like with a bow. You have to have a feat to.
then I'll take 2 steps back. I'll take the opportunity risk.
He's gonna swing at
I was like, is it
Warhammer.
opportunity if he moves before
I think
he
he
casts?
already used his reaction.
An opportunity attack.
He already had his turn this
The bad guy's
this
gonna
round,
take
so
a
he
swing.
gets his reaction.
Yeah,
Right.
he gets his
Right.
reaction back.
Because he left his field of attack.
Yeah.
Wait, but didn't he already attack? Okay, never mind.
He
He
attacked-
attacked you, but then he had his turn, so he gets his
He
reaction
gets it
back.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Does a 15 hit?
It just hits.
Hits.
That is, he's gonna swing out that same Warhammer.
I'm raging. May I use Spirit Shield?
You may, for
If it
sure.
hits.
Hell yeah.
That is going to be.
I don't know where I am in the initiative, but I am going to the restroom.
All right.
Thank you, restroom.
Thank you, restroom.
10 out of 10. Great bathroom announcement.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as he just clips your side, swinging wildly around, almost like in a sort of like dance as he swings his arm and says, Oh, the all-seeing God will embrace you all if you just listen to me!
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
So that's 4 plus 3 of your health.
7.
So I don't take any
You don't
damage.
take any damage. As sweeping out from your outstretched hand, a sort of book flutters open in like this red mist, and you see that same sort of like arcane shield that you're very accustomed to flash out against the warhammer that you did not cast yourself.
Alright, let's see. Here's a plus 10 to hit. 23, I assume, hits.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, 48.
What's the damage?
Let me tell you. Let me see.
What's the damage, Janet?
Let's see. 8 plus 5
Janet.
is 13, 16,
Cute.
19 points of damage.
Damage, Janet. I love
Damage,
you.
Janet, I hit you.
That's not funny.
Aboos!
That's not funny, Brad.
How do I do this?
Is the
I think I'm just going to, as I take, I kind of take my diamond, I streak it across my bracer.
Oh, wait! Never mind.
Counterspell?
Continue. No. Continue describing.
Okay. I'm going to take my diamond and scrape it across my bracer, and as it does, it lets out a spark that turns into an acidic orange as it sparks into a ball roughly head size, and I use it to just consume his head off of his shoulders.
Sounds good.
Oh!
He topples,
That's
like
like the-
ass over tea kettle, back behind in a flurry of priestly robes. And you hear this sickening snap, which is presumably his neck. As he cracks onto the ground,
One for
the
Grudj.
hard stone being skidded with a smear of blood, and you hear sort of a ragged breath leave his lungs before you hear. The king keeps us from the eternal sleep that waits for us all. And he begins to move his body, like beginning to crumple back before lifting himself back up, and his neck snaps into place once more. As he has a weird thing that's called Cling to Life, which
Yep.
allows him to stay past 0. Sorry.
You know what that's like.
It was so
Hey, wonderful shot, girls! Could have taken him under. Great. Lovely. Love to see it. Alright. Bonus actions movement.
I'm just gonna look at Nuanen and just shrug. I don't know.
She shrugs back.
Perfect. That your turn?
Yep.
Valenccya's up.
Ooh, I think I see that guy on like the edge of death's door, and I think I will. I will, with my bonus action, Misty Step, so I just become mist, I float, I appear behind him, and then I just drive my sword in at his, like, ribs.
Perfect. Attack roll.
Yeah.
And it's blinking. Right?
Huh?
Because I'm across from Nuanen.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
16 plus 8 to hit
Definitely
is...
hits.
Okay, cool.
Definitely hits, girls.
Uh...
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know either.
It's great though. I love it.
It's the
I'm gonna roll damage. So this is just my lion-headed long.
Yeah, you can
So-
roll any damage if you want.
Okay, that would be great.
Yeah, for sure.
8 points of slashing.
Great. How do you want to end this?
I think I see him like trying to cling on, and I just like take my sword because I'm behind him, and I just go, "We are your death," and I go, and I let him go,
Perfect.
and I like slump him to the ground, and then like flick the blood off my face.
Did I miss something?
No.
I'll get to you in just a second
I
if I
think-
can describe this.
Unless
Unless
it's my turn
important.
before your turn.
Oh, just kidding.
No, it's Grudj. You just went, and then Grudj went.
Oh, okay.
You win.
What? Just kidding,
I got-
Peter gets a kill.
I think. Oh, did we not?
Yeah,
get,
we haven't gone
was it,
the second
was it
round
only
yet.
one
He has
turn?
to go-
Oh,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
haven't
we
we haven't gone the second round.
one
Yeah,
turn.
yeah,
It was yours,
Oh,
and then, yeah, it
jeez.
was you,
Yeah.
and then
It
it
was
was
me,
Valencia.
and then Valenccya, and after Valenccya is
Then I
Dax.
stab!
Oh,
If
geez.
he's last.
I thought we had way more turns than that.
Valencia, you're going for his rib?
I'll
You're
go
like,
for
I
it,
gotta take
like,
a
drag it across his throat, and that's my first attack. Flick the blood off, and then go for one of these.
No. You don't need. You only need one. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I just wanted to describe it.
Okay.
So, in bringing your blade across his neck, his head
behind.
falls limp immediately and rolls to the ground and sort of like bounces once, twice before lifts in the air,
Ooh.
dead and dormant, and then
Wow. That's great.
disappears. His body falling to the ground
Wow.
in a heap. You hear all of the gazers around you go.
Why do I feel like we just gave him something he wanted?
Run! And they begin to start to begin to dissipate.
Can I use my second attack at one of them?
Yeah, for sure.
You
The
gotta
little
take-
babies, so yeah.
How do reactions work?
What's the stipulation?
I want to grab his shadow.
9.
Oh yeah, you can do that. If he's dying around you, for sure.
Yeah, he's within 30 feet. I'm gonna grab his shadow.
do it.
Yeah. sounds good.
What?
Just,
Three.
okay, shut up, everyone.
22.
Shut your fucking mouth. Describe what the hell happens.
Um,
I'm sorry, that was really racist.
So, as a reaction, Alythia sees him dying and kind of reaches out with her hand, and you watch as the darkness of his shadow that kind of moves unnaturally around the sunlight into her hand and up into her sleeve, and she hangs on to it in her dulcimer.
Oh my god, it's Alythia! Get her!
What the fuck?
Was that a range
With
thing?
that, and amidst the confusion, gazers being felled or not felled, depending on what you guys want to do, the other creatures dissipating into the darkness of the room, we're going to end the session there. Wait, does anybody have anything to
Well,
say?
that's new.
You said you wanted to.
Yeah, I had one last attack. I was just trying to damage a gazer.
It's exciting.
Oh, yeah, I'll say you can kill whatever
Yeah,
was
I fucking murder these
They're
things.
so little this other one.
I enjoy. I just have some fun.
I'll
like,
leave the
stalking
ethics
them.
to slaughter to you all. However,
Friends are dark.
amidst the empty chapel, you have found Chiron the man. And that's where we'll end. Next session.
do have one last thing.
For sure.
The first time we looked in here, we noticed that this appeared to be the only exit. Where are these creatures running to?
Yeah.
Oh, they appear to be going to the wings.
So they're
The
not.
ones that
they're
we
not,
can't see out yet.
Yeah. You guys didn't get to see into the darkness of the wings.
okay.
You don't know if there's another exit.
Yeah, all we can see is the aisle and
Yeah.
than where we were in.
Okay.
So there's more in the room that we don't
This
know about.
doorway is weird library now.
Yeah, what you guys had seen. You did close the doors, so you'd have to check again if you wanted to see it.
I was like, because it was courtyard before we walked away.
We will leave that for next time. As amidst the chaos and the
I
confusion,
just one spell.
more questions than
I'm
answers.
so proud of you.
Let's, yeah. We'll see you guys again. Blah blah.
Bye.
Break time.